Welcome to today's broadcast of Lockhart Lions Sports on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, brought to you by our main sponsor, Kent Riddle Properties. Now let's take you to the stadium with the Lions Pride Sports broadcast crew for today's broadcast. From his home studio, Kent Riddle as the QA. The football analyst, the coach Amato Galvez. TV Tom Dunn with color commentary. Blanca Juarez with video. And now in his 9th season as the voice of Lockhart Lions Sports, Emilio the Sarge Juarez.
in pregame.
All right, here we go.
Numbers-wise, we pretty much match even. I think we have more players than they do. They have size-wise, we're pretty even. I think their linemen are just a little bit bigger than ours, but overall, we definitely match up well with them.
Oh, yes.
Okay,
we were talking about the starting offensive line for the Lockhart Lions. That outside receiver is going to be Deontay Jackson. Inside receiver Blake Harzog. Tight end Zakiah Gathings. Left tackle Alex Richardson. Left guard Richard Diaz. Center Tanner Castillo. Right guard Brady Stevenson. Right tackle Nick Cifuentes. Running back Sean McKinney. And quarterback Ashton Dickens, second-year starter for the Lockhart Lions, a junior this year. And on the defensive side, starting at corner will be Quavon Reese. Free safety, Deontay Jackson. The Sam linebacker, Travion Hopkins. Anchor end, Trent Holcomb. The Mike linebacker, Edward Mendoza. Nose guard, Jonahan Creel. Will linebacker, Zakiah Gathings. Weak tackle, Derek Rivas. Drop linebacker, Josh Ramos. Rover, Trey Brown. And corner, Bart Key will be on the starting lineup for the Lockhart Lions, offensively and defensively.
I'll tell you what, Sarge, that side with the Keys and Brown and Ramos, it's going to be a very strong side for us. All three of those guys are outstanding players.
Yes. And then we also talked about the new coaching staff. A lot of new coaches that we have for the Lockhart Lions. Let's go ahead and run through. Of course, Todd Mavis in his 4th year as the athletic director and head coach. Josh Gilbert, offensive coordinator. He's in his 4th year. Also in his 4th year is Drake Dowling, the defensive coordinator for the Lockhart Lions. We got a new coach coming in, quarterback coach Jake Wirtz. Receivers coach Brandon Douglas. A lot of people talking about him, saying he's done an outstanding job working with the receivers. Also working with the receivers, Rudy Ortiz. On the offensive line, Donovan Williams. Defensive line, Miguel Hernandez. The safeties, Bach Lee. Cornerbacks, Brandon Kelly. Inside linebackers, Eli Lopez. Assistant coach, Justin Outgelt. Assistant coach, Willie Boyd. Assistant coach, Zach Cooper. Assistant coach, Brandon Jenkins. Assistant coach, Chris Jennings. And assistant coach, Corey Marks. That's 17 coaches on the coaching staff.
That's including the junior high.
Yeah, a lot of young coaches for that we have for the Lockhart Lions this year. And can you give us a little talk about
I was impressed with them. All of them are young. Most of them are their first year out of college, but they bring a lot of enthusiasm. The kids are really attracting to them because they have so much enthusiasm in them, and they really get the kids fired up and ready to go. Doing an excellent job. I was very impressed with them the last 2 scrimmages and practices that I've seen.
All right, and we'll go on and talk to you about the district realignment that we had, of course, with the new season kicking off here in 2022. Of course, we got a new district that Lockhart is in. We're going to be in District 5A.
Division 2.
Division 2, Region 4, District 13. And, of course, we're going to have new teams. Liberty Hill, they went 13-3 last year, losing to South Oak Cliff in the 5A Division 2 state championship game. Trounced teams like Bernie Champion, squeaked past Alamo Heights 43-40 in a game-winning field goal to advance to the state championship. They got 9 returning starters on defense and 3 on offense, coming into the season ranked number 3 in the state in 5A Division 2. Now, Tom, do you have a San Antonio Veterans Memorial?
I sure do. They were 5-6 last year. They finished 5th in their very tough district. They fell to Weiss in the first round of the playoffs, which, Lockhart fans, we know what that feels like from many sports. Luckily, Weiss has moved on up, and we'll no longer have to worry about them.
Yeah.
Memorial is returning 4 starters on defense, 5 on offense, and I look for them to improve here in their new home in District 13.
Oh, yeah, we move on down to Bastrop. Comes back into the district with Lockhart. And I know a lot of people were very excited about that. It's going to be a rivalry renewed, as Lockhart and Bastrop haven't played each other in years. And those that played in the 90s know exactly what kind of rivalry Lockhart and Bastrop has. You could throw away the records when these two teams meet. But last year, the Bastrop Bears were 4-7, finishing the year 4th in their district. They were beaten by Liberty Hill in the first round of the playoffs. Old rivals of Lockhart, they got a new head coach in Jake Greedle. The first game of the renewed rivalry will be in Bastrop this year. And, of course, Coach Motto, you got a little insight of the new head coach for the Bastrop Bears, as well as a couple of new coaches that he has.
Excellent football coach. He's coming over he was offensive coordinator at Lake Travis, and he was at Marshall last year and did an excellent job there. Made the playoffs 2 years in a row. and he wanted to get back closer to home. And he hired a lot of the ex-coaches, were coaches from Lake Travis, to come over and join him, and he's going to do an excellent job. Last night they lost to Lehman Lobos, and it was a close game, and I guess Lehman always plays tough, and they just showed up to play last night, and Bastrop wasn't ready. So I expect them to come back around. I don't expect Bastrop to shut it down after the first game. I'm sure they're going to be tough.
Yeah, they ended up losing last night to the Leander Lions. I believe the score was the Lehman Lobos. I think was it 50-47 if I'm correct. So they start the season off 0-1. Kerrville Tivy, they were 1-9 last year with their only win coming in as a 50-43 victory here at Lionsfield against the Lockhart Lions. They are returning 6 starters on offense and 2 on defense. Jack Johnson, the big 6'6" receiver, is returning this year, and he was a heck of a weapon for the Kerrville Tivy Antlers last year. And Kerrville Tivy is the only school coming back from the old district that we left for the past, I want to say, 8 to 10 years. So we renewed the rivalry, and we keep one going on as the Kerrville Tivys are still in the district with Lockhart.
And Tivy opens up with Medina Valley tonight.
For an old familiar foe of theirs, too. Last year's district opponent.
Should be a good ball game.
And Tom, Cedar Creek?
Yeah, they're a neighbor who we haven't played a whole lot. Another team that had a 1-9 season, finishing last in their district last year. Their only win last year came against Elgin. Now, they are returning 7 on offense and 7 on defense, so I definitely look for them to improve. You know, we've got these 2 teams in our district that were 1-9 last year. And let me tell you, Sergeant, you can't draw up anything based upon that record last year.
No.
Rarely do you see a town or team have 2 really poor seasons in a row. So I look for both those teams that were 1-9, both Tybee and Cedar Creek, to not be pushover opponents this year for sure.
Exactly.
And Cedar Creek travels to Gonzales tonight to play the Gonzales Apaches, and hopefully they won't get scalped. By the,
hey, and another old rivalry of the Lockhart Lions that we haven't played against them in years. So, and we got San Antonio Piper. It's a new school. This will be Piper's first year of varsity football. Tough schedule starting their season with Wimberley and ending with Liberty Hill. And then they're talking about a slot T nightmare.
Yes.
And Coach, San
tough
Antonio
one.
Piper is the first year for them.
Yes, you're basically playing Smithson Valley's JV. And the first year is going to be tough for them, but I'm dreading having to play them next year because I'm sure they're going to be much, much better.
Oh, they are. So we're going to cut this first segment out. We're going to take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we'll have some more of the Guadalajara pregame show here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. And we'll have some good news to hand out as well. And as we are about 44 minutes and 56 seconds away from kickoff, we're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion football right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
If you are looking for some delicious Mexican food in Lockhart, Texas, come see us at Guadalajara Mexican Restaurant. We offer a wide variety of traditional Mexican dishes served with fresh homemade tortillas. At Guadalajara Mexican Restaurant, we also have seafood dishes to go along with our traditional menu of Mexican food. We are a family-friendly restaurant with indoor and outdoor seating. So, bring the whole family to Guadalajara Mexican Restaurant located at 1710 South Colorado Street, Suite 114 in Lockhart, Texas, working hand in hand with the community to keep our lions safe. This school year, Lockhart ISD is launching Lion Guard, a community watch program in which individuals can apply to volunteer and be a positive presence on the campuses for students while also monitoring and checking for any potential safety concerns. All Lion Guard volunteers must undergo a criminal background check and will participate in civilian response to active shooter events training and stop the bleed training. Anyone who is interested is welcome to apply. Go to the Lockhart ISD website and from the menu tab click on Parents and scroll down to hit the Volunteer in LISD. Join the Pride of Lockhart tab and sign up.
All right, and we are back here for the Guadalajara Mexican Restaurant pregame show as we're taking a look out on the field. Right now, you're looking at the Dragons doing their little warm-up. And once again, my name's Emilio Sarge Juarez. Right next to me is the coach Amado Galvez. He's going to be doing double duty today as our football analyst. and our color commentary guy in place of TD Tom Dunn, who's unable to make it.
The last time I saw TD, he had a fishing pole in his hand, so
I
don't know about that.
Talking about something about good old boys or something?
Exactly.
No, but
just kidding, Tom. Hopefully you feel much better.
Yes, and you'll be back with us next week. And now let's shift gears over, and let's talk about the Lockhart Lions and who we have on the varsity squad this year. I'll go ahead and start it off. Wearing number 1, he's going to be a sophomore wide receiver, Gage Deutsch. Number 2, junior running back / defensive back, Bart Key. We're going to have number 3, Josh Ramos, a senior playing defensive back. Did a fantastic job for the Lions last year.
Awesome football player.
Yeah.
Awesome
He was all over the field as well. And as well as this young man, number 4, Quavon Reese, a junior wide receiver, defensive back. Behind in the backfield with Ashton Jennings will be number 5, Sean McKinney, senior running back and linebacker. Number 6, Elijah Jennings, a senior wide receiver. Number 7, Jazz Barton, a senior wide receiver. Number 8, another guy that I'm very excited to see this young man play. Every time he gets the ball, he's exciting to watch. And that's number 8, Travion Hopkins, a senior running back and linebacker. I'm excited to see him offensively and defensively.
Yeah, he's one of those guys. He's going to play both ways, and we need him to play both ways.
Number 9, Nathan Garcia, junior wide receiver, defensive back. Number 10, Omar Ocampo, junior. He's the kicker and the punter. And number 11, Ashton Dickens, junior quarterback for the Lockhart Lions.
Returning starter.
Yeah, returning starter. And number 12, Sean Mendez, a senior wide receiver for the Lockhart Lions. And let me kick it over to Tom. Take it over, TD.
And after him, you've got number 14, senior returning letterman Blake Herzog. He's a wide receiver and defensive back. You'll see him start at the inside receiver position. And then after him, you've got number 12, defensive lineman Tyler Staten. He's a junior. Got number 18, Nate Key. You'll see him out at wide receiver. He's a senior. Got number 20, Jose Rivera Fabian. He's a junior, and he's a defensive back. You'll have number 21, Nathaniel Gonzalez. He's a sophomore, playing running back and linebacker, one of the few sophomores on this team. You'll have number 22, DeAndre Clay. He's a linebacker, and he is a senior this year. We've been watching DeAndre Clay and some of these guys play since they were in CFPO. Then you got number 24, Zakai Gaffins, a junior. He's a tight end, but you'll see him start at linebacker as well. Got number 25, Edward Mendoza. He's a junior. He'll be playing linebacker. You got the speedster, number 31, Deontay Jackson. He is a senior in his last season at Lockhart. He'll play wide receiver, defensive back. You'll also see him sometimes out of the Wildcat, definitely on a jet sweep as well. And you'll have number 33, Trey Brown. He's a junior. He was really impressive last year, took an injury, and has really showed up well in the scrimmages here to start the season. You'll see him at defensive back.
He was having a great year for that injury.
And I think he'll have a great year this year. Then you got number 35, Fabian Rocha. He's a junior. He's playing linebacker. And another linebacker, number 40, Tyler Bell, another junior. As I said, he's also at linebacker.
And to close out the varsity lineup, we'll have number 44, Trent Holcomb, a junior tight end and defensive lineman. He's one of the guys that Coach Mavis talked about in our kickoff show at the Roar Fest. Number 45, Gabriel Gutierrez. He's going to be a senior linebacker. Number 52, Jonathan Creel, a senior offensive lineman and defensive lineman. Number 56, Joseph Blue. He's a junior, and he'll be on the offensive line and defensive line as well. Number 60, Nick Cifuentes, a senior on the offensive line and defensive line. Number 66, Michael Foster, a sophomore defensive lineman. Number 68, Brady Stevenson. He's going to be a junior offensive lineman and defensive lineman. I tell you what, Brady Stevens has been making some waves in the offseason, going to many camps and really putting on a great showing for a lot of scouts that have been out there. So it's going to be exciting to see this young man out there on the field moving people around. Number 70, Tanner Castillo. He's going to be a senior. He's a senior offensive lineman, plays center as well as defensive lineman. Number 73, Ricardo Diaz. He's a junior offensive lineman and defensive lineman. Number 75, Alex Richardson. He's a junior offensive lineman and defensive lineman. Number 80, Josh Hawkins, a senior wide receiver. And rounding out the roster, number 98, Derek Rivas, and this is his senior year as well, and he plays primarily the defensive line.
So, Sarge, that's 30 players that Lockhart has, and they're going to be returning 11 starters, 6 of those on offense, 5 on defense. Last year we were 2-8. We were 0-5 in district, but I definitely look for the 3 sophomores, 18 juniors, and 16 seniors to have a better year this year.
Oh, yeah, with 18 juniors, you're going to be talking about a lot of experience coming back next year.
Yes.
But with 16 seniors this year, we have a lot of experience coming back as well also. Now, as for the offense, we have Ashton Dickens returning junior. He threw for 1,449 yards with 15 TDs, 947 yards rushing, 16 TDs rushing. Sean McKinney ran for 1,029 yards with 8 TDs rushing. We'll need to score more than 8 times this year for Lockhart to be successful on the offensive side of things. And with the big linemen that we have up front, it's very possible as these linemen are experienced and they're ready to push people around this season.
Definitely.
Yeah, the offense scored 28 points per game last year. Who will step up and fill the shoes of Tay Andrews to give Dickens a target? Will it be Blake Harzog, Nate Garcia? How much will we see engage Deutsch at wide receiver? And how many reps will we see defensive starters Jackson and Reese get at wide receiver? Of course, we'll be seeing them a lot, and primarily we'll see them either on deep balls or on jet sweeps.
And you'll also see them on the defensive side of the football, as that's where they definitely start. But they'll get used in the offense, like you said.
Yeah.
Make no doubt you'll see them there.
And being a hot, humid night, we may see them. Yeah, we'll see them out there, but they're not going to leave them out there for too long because you don't want to wear them out by the second half.
That's right. So you can bet when you see them come in, keep your eye on them because they're about to get the ball.
Exactly.
Now, on the defensive side, they're led by the linebackers. That's going to be DeAndre Clay and Josh Ramos and Zakai Gathings. They'll be looking to stop the run, and something I'm interested to see is, can we get pressure on the quarterbacks this year from the linebacker position? Will they be bringing blitz packages to use these kids, and will they be able to get to the quarterback and create some hurry-ups, which is going to result in interceptions for the secondary? Trey Brown, Deontay Jackson, Josh Ramos playing that outside linebacker position. It'll be nice to see if they can create some turnovers for the offense. And then also you got Quavon Reese out there on the corner. He's not going to get outran by anyone. He's got the fastest 40 on the team at 4.4, which is just blazing fast. If you hadn't seen it in person, he's a mover. And then one of the big questions, I think, is going to be depth at the defensive line position. You've got Cifuentes and Holcomb, and then behind them a relatively young group looking at some first-year lettermen looking to step up like Derek Staten. So I think a big part of the D-line is going to be, can those young guys step up and have an impact on this varsity level?
Yes, and we talk about the offensive side. We're going to try and figure out who's going to be the week-to-week wide receiver to fill the shoes that Tay Andrews left behind. Talk about the guy that you have your eye on the most on the defensive side of things.
On the defense, there's just so many of them, but tonight I'm really going to be looking to the secondary. This team does run the ball a whole lot, but if Lockhart's stopping them, they're going to have to start opening up to the pass. That's where I think we'll see Trey Brown, Deontay Jackson come into the game and hopefully grab a pick 6 for us.
Oh, yes. And that, just as we did last year, this year we have the Kent Riddle Properties Coach's Keys to Victory with the coach Amado Galvez. And, Coach, let us know the keys to victory on both sides of football for the Lockhart Lions.
Yes, Sarge. Definitely on defense, we're going to have to take the pounding that they're going to run the ball straight at us. We're going to have to step up and stop the run. Because watching them during pregame, everything they did during running their plays was all runs. They did a few passes, but it wasn't with the team. It was individual passes. Putting the quarterback in shotgun formation, just throwing to receivers, nobody playing defense. It looks like they're going to come out and run the ball, so we definitely have to step up. Our linebackers are going to have to do a job and stop the run. On offense, we just have to move the ball. We have to score some points. We have to get the running game going, and we have to, with that good linebackers that they have, it's going to be tough to run up the middle, so we're going to have to bounce everything outside and hopefully get our passing game going also, because that way they can back off and let us run football.
Now, as far as the offense for the Dragons, it's not a slot T formation, but it is, however, it's a full package I formation.
Yes,
and there's not really no misdirection or anything like that for the Dragons. It's just pitch and let's go at it.
Exactly. They're just going to double team the point of attack and just come straight at you. And it's an offense that they ran last year. and the offensive coordinator that was there last year left. So I thought they were going to change offices, but seeing their scrimmage, they ran the same thing they had ran last year, and they had success with it. So they just keep doing it.
Yes. Now, you talked about you have during the break we have a schedule of games that we have for today.
Yes, around the area, some games of interest, and if you have any scores for us, please let us know, because we definitely want to know what's we have last night. Of course, we had a couple games last night, and I'll go over the scores with you. Of course, it was the game that I attended, Hayes versus Aikens, and Hayes won that game 64-14. Smithville lost to, Travis lost to Smithville 56-0. And the game that was on TV, Lake Travis lost to Arlington Martin 39-31. And of course, we talked about Bastrop losing to Lehman. And then we also had the Taco Shack Bowl, which is Anderson versus McCallum. And Anderson ended up winning that game 49-3. And kudos to Coach Salazar, he's coaching football and baseball at Anderson. Congratulations, Coach Salazar. Pflugerville at Leander, that was Leander with a win, 21-7. Barber Falls, they ran the slot T last night against Pflugerville County and won 57-7.
They could not stop the slot T. Could not stop the slot T.
Austin High lost to Stony Point 53-0.
Oh, one more thing, and of course, the Pflugerville County will be playing them next week at the field. So.
Yes, be ready for that. And of course, in case you didn't notice, it was a big upset last night.
Oh, a huge one.
New Braunfels beat Denton Ryan 34-33. That was a very close game. I think they scored in the last play of the ball game.
Man, that talking about huge upsets to start the season. Of course, Lake Travis lost last night also.
Yes, to Arlington Martin.
Yeah.
The quarterback did not play. He had a back injury, and they decided to sit him out, which could have made a difference. We never know. We'll never know. Games in the area tonight, of course, we talked about Cedar Creek at Gonzales. Got Westwood Warriors versus Eastview. That's
Rodney Rodriguez.
Yes. Hopefully Rodney will pull out a win over there. Lampasas at Elgin. Alamo Heights travels to Seguin. OBJ plays Maynard. Rich Point plays Westlake. Del Valley goes to McNeil. Medina Valley and Tyree, we talked about that. Davenport plays Victoria West, the team that we opened it with last year.
Yes.
And Dripping Springs, they play Vandergrift. That's going to be a good game. That could go either way. Navarro is at Navasota. Liberty Hill plays San Antonio Wagner. Bowie versus Vista Ridge, which is of interest because Roger Thompson is a defensive coordinator at Vista Ridge. He has to go against his old dad's old school at Austin Bowie. And I'm sure his dad's could be up in the stand not knowing who to pull for. Do I pull for Bowie or do I pull for my son? I don't know.
Yes.
Stevens is at Churchill. And Veterans Memorial team in our district plays Harlandale. Wembley plays Canyon Lake. Hutto goes to San Marcos. Luling, good luck, Luling Eagles. They play Rice Consolidated. And Saturday they have three. They have the kickoff classic in San Antonio at the Alamo Dome. We're gonna have Smithson Valley versus Reagan, Judson versus San Antonio Johnson, and our good friend Mark Salcedo Steele is playing Brendan, Brendan's ranked one of the top 3 in the state.
Right.
Should be some very good high school games.
Oh yeah.
And if you hear any scores for us, please let us know so we can let the people out there know who's winning, who's losing, and what's going on.
Yes, and right now we're going to go and take a quick timeout and run through some commercial spots, and when we come back, we'll continue with the Guadalajara pregame show here at the Lions Stadium, and we're going to have I'm going to let y'all know some exciting news that we're going to have this year for Lions Pride Sports broadcast, and of course we'll give you a heads up on how you're going to be able to win free tickets to the next home game against Lehman Lobos, which is going to be senior night. And it'll be 2 drawings, 1 for 2 tickets, 1 for 3 tickets. And those tickets are courtesy of Kent Riddle of Kent Riddle Properties and the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. So right now we're going to take a quick timeout, but we'll be right back with some more action here for the Guadalajara pregame show here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
If you're looking for a custom-made tumbler for yourself or as a gift, from pro sports, college, high school and inspirational tumblers, here at Shimmer Me Tumblers we can create what you're looking for. We can create just about any design or style to give your tumbler a one-of-a-kind look. So, look no further than Shimmer Me Tumblers designed by Blanca and Emilio Juarez. You can find us on Facebook and on TikTok. Or you can email us at shimmermetumblers0@gmail.com.
Changing Faces Barbershop has been serving the Lockhart and surrounding communities since 2009. Head barber and owner Lex Jennings and staff pride themselves on being a hip urban barbershop. For shaves, not only do we hit you with our Precessional Andis trimmers, we offer a close shave and edge up with a straight razor. If you're really wanting to be pampered, let us give you one of our famous hot towel shaves. For cuts, Changing Face barbers are all top of their class and are able to pull off any style, whether it's a mohawk, classic cut, fade, taper, or design. We pride ourselves on our talent, our drive, and want to give our clients the best experience available. For all styles from the newest trends to old school cuts, our barbers here at Changing Faces have the skills to transform your look and feel. With over 10 years of combined experience, our barbers are on the cutting edge of the barber world. Come by one of our 2 locations, 2000 West San Antonio Street in Lockhart, Texas, and 900 Bug Lane Suite 115 in San Marcos, Texas. Or go to our website at cfbarbershop.com.
I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Go on, tell a friend to tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. Heard they was sleeping again, say it no more. This is a rude awakening, kicking the door. Back and I'm better than ever before. Don't get it mistaken, I'm ready for war. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Go on, tell a friend to tell a friend. I just came back for the win.
We know it can be hard to follow a dream, even harder to sustain one. However, at Changing Faces Barber Academy, we not only understand, but welcome those walking the path of their reveries. We make it our purpose to teach beyond just a skill set of cutting hair. In fact, we want to help with communication dexterity, give you the abilities to not only build clientele, but to be able to build off one. A good barber is the customer service he or she gives. And that is the mission here at Changing Faces Barber Academy. If you are interested in making a career of becoming a barber, you can visit our website at cfbarberacademy.com. Or stop on by at 900 Bug Lane Suite 115 in San Marcos, Texas.
If you're looking to capture that special moment, let Adrian Gutierrez Photography capture that special moment for you. Whether it's a wedding, birthday, family photo, or any special occasion, Adrian Gutierrez Photography is the right one to turn that special moment into a memory that will last a lifetime. Adrian Gutierrez proudly supports Lockhart Lion Athletics and can be seen at many events in Lockhart, as well as at Lockhart Lions sporting events, offering his time to create special moments for the Lockhart community. You can contact Adrian Gutierrez Photography at 512-227-6794, email adriangutierrezphotography@gmail.com, or his website adriangutierrezphotography.com. Here at El Rey Crawfish and Oyster Bar, we are a family-owned restaurant. We specialize in the world-renowned New Orleans-style seafood. We serve a variety of fresh and flavorful seafood dishes such as fish, shrimp, crab, crawfish, octopus, and oysters. We also have indoor and outdoor dining. So come on out and enjoy your favorite drink and seafood dish at El Rey Crawfish and Oyster Bar, located at 1721 South Commerce Street in Lockhart, Texas. Kent Riddle Properties is the main sponsor of the Lions Pride Sports broadcast for the 2022 to 2023 season and has been a big supporter of Lockhart Lion Sports for over 40 years. Lockhart Lion fans all over the world have been able to follow the games on the Kent Riddle Properties scoreboard, as well as being the main sponsor of the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Kent is also the QA guy for every broadcast. Kent Riddle has been in the real estate business for over 35 years. If you are looking to buy, sale, or lease a property in the area, you can contact Kent Riddle at 512-359-0036. If you are looking for some delicious Mexican food in Lockhart, Texas, come see us at Guadalajara Mexican Restaurant. We offer a wide variety of traditional Mexican dishes served with fresh homemade tortillas. At Guadalajara Mexican Restaurant, we also have seafood dishes to go along with our traditional menu of Mexican food. We are a family-friendly restaurant with indoor and outdoor seating. So, bring the whole family to Guadalajara Mexican Restaurant, located at 1710 South Colorado Street, Suite 114 in Lockhart, Texas.
All right, and we are back as we are about 22 minutes and 18 seconds away.
I'd like to thank some people that tuning in. Jacob Alvarez from Little Charlie's. Thank you for joining us. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, go ahead. No, go ahead. I had my phone a little bit too loud, Coach.
If you're listening to us, please let us know. We'll give you a shout out.
All right, once again, welcome back to the Lions Pride Sports broadcast for the Guadalajara pregame show here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast here at Lions Field. And right now, I want to give a big shout out to all of our sponsors that we have this year. We got Changing Faces Barber Academy, Central Texas DRC, Old Pal Texas Tavern. They're back for their second year. Raina Drywall and Paint and Drywall. They're back for their third year. Adrian Gutierrez Photography. This will be his fourth year with us. The Lounge Sports Bar, the official spot for Lockhart Lion football on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, as the Lounge Sports Bar will be showing the Lockhart Lions football game courtesy of us, the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. So if you can't make it to the stadium and you don't want to stay at home and watch it by yourself, head on over to the Lounge Sports Bar and watch the game live and enjoy being around Lockhart Lion fans and cheering on.
Especially if you're thirsty.
Oh, yeah, especially if you're thirsty. One Ghost Fitness, they will be sponsoring. They are sponsoring the defensive player of the game. Big shout out to them. Kreitz Market, offensive player of the game. Shields AC and Heating, fourth quarter sponsor. Third quarter sponsor is going to be Changing Faces Barbershop. The halftime show sponsored by the Kreitz Market. Kreitz Market halftime show is we're going to showcase the bands for both Dragons and Lions. Sponsoring the second quarter is going to be Adam & Sons AC and Heating. This is their third year on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. And you'll be watching the first quarter courtesy of A1 Bail Bonds. They'll get your feet back on the street. And El Rey Crawfish and Oyster Bar post-game show where we're going to hand out your Kreitz Market offensive player of the game and your One Ghost Fitness defensive player of the game. Right now you're watching the Guadalajara pregame show here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
And Sarge makes me very hungry every time he says that.
And our main sponsor for this year is Kent Riddle of Kent Riddle Properties. And I want to give him a big shout out.
Mr. Riddle always does a great job. Thank you, Mr. Riddle, for being supporting Lockhart Athletics, and thank you for supporting us.
Oh, yeah, the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. And want to give him an extra shout out because he not only is the main sponsor, but Kent Riddle does a QA for us back at his home studio, making sure that we sound good and look good for all you Lockhart Lion fans. So he's in it to win it, as we all are. And I want to give you a big shout out, Mr. Riddle, and thank you for everything you do.
And making us look good is a very tough job.
Yes, it is. It is. That's why we have the screen on the field right now. Two old mugs like us, Coach, really don't want to be put on the screen too much.
Like they say, we got a face for radio.
Yes. I do especially. And, one more shout out I want to give to my wife from Shimmer Me Tumblers. She's also a sponsor as well also. And, yes, she had to pay to be on the spot, so nobody gets held back.
I'd like to give a shout out to my favorite linebacker, Marty Martinez.
Oh, yeah.
One of our faithful listeners, always calling and texting us and asking us questions and what time's the game starting and where y'all going and who we playing, and wants a little mini scout report for me. Thank you, Marty. Thank you for always being there for us.
Oh, yeah, always. And big Lockhart Lion fan. Of course, played football for the Lockhart Lions in his time. And look forward to having him watching some more Lockhart Lion football with us right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Of course, I don't know if you could catch him on the field right now, but he'll be coming into the screen. That is Adam Renteria. I want to give him a big shout out, as he is the owner and operator of Adam & Sons AC and Heating. He was selected as the best AC and Heating in Caldwell County for 2022, so I want to give him a big shout out. And as well, I helped him coach on the 18 and under RBI baseball team out of here from here in Lockhart, and we went undefeated in the regular season, and we ended up losing in the second round of the playoffs. But I want to give him a big congratulations as Adam Renteria was selected as the coach of the year for the 18 under baseball division in Austin. So congratulations to Adam Renteria on your accomplishment.
So what you're saying, he could fix your AC and coach your baseball team, right?
Oh, yes. And not only that, he coached the Little League baseball team this past season. And he coached in memory of David Navarro, who was a big Little League guy, coach. And he always chose the Rangers as his team. And Adam Renteria decided to honor David and choose to play as a Ranger. And they went 14-0 in the season and ended up winning their division. So congratulations once again. Having an outstanding year for Adam Renteria. So it's great. And once again, we're back here. As you can see, the cheerleaders in the middle of the field as they're getting introduced. We're going to turn up the crowd mic as they've already been introduced. And right now you see Lucky's crew running through the tunnel. And I always say, Coach, this is scouting time for the coaches for some future Lions.
Yeah, but whoever's leading the pack need to recruit them.
Yeah, I tell you what, a lot of I would probably say I would like to see every single one of these kids when they get into the high school level that they're going to be out here on this field playing football or cheerleading or on the band. So as you can see on the clock, we got 15 minutes and 36 seconds. This is a new thing that we have here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
I'm sure glad that Lockhart does that, Sarge. A lot of schools don't have anything for the little kids to participate in. Kudos to Coach Maples for allowing us to do that for these young gentlemen.
Yeah, and ladies.
And the crowd's starting to fill in, Sarge. I don't know if when I looked out there was nobody in the stands, and I said, "Wow, what's going on?" And now they're starting to really come in. It's going to look like it's going to be a pretty good crowd for Lockhart Lions football tonight as we kick off the season. Friday Night Fever.
Oh, Friday Night Fever kicking off, and
I know a lot of schools, and I don't know if Lockhart's going to participate. They're going to have a moment of silence for Coach Gary Gaines. I don't know if you heard this week. He passed away. He was the coach for the movie Friday Night Lights, and he unfortunately ended up passing away this week. And he's a big celebrity in the Coaches Association. That he's the one that started all this Friday Night Fever and made football so famous in the state of Texas. It wasn't just him, but just the premium football program was so popular at that time.
Yeah, the Mojo.
Yes,
Mojo.
the Mojo.
Yeah,
exactly.
And as the coach mentioned, that was his story and his school and his team was based off of the movie Friday Night Lights. Of course, that season that they made the movie, they didn't win the state championship, but they did come back the following year and win the state championship. So,
of course, the TV show also was also part of the in his honor.
Yes. So as we go to the middle of the field, it looks like
I see former Lockhart quarterback Pat Nadal stands, and looks like he could take a few steps and run that RPO. Good to see you, Pat. Looking good as always.
Oh yeah, there he is right there. Of course, you can't see him on the screen, but of course we see a lot of parents out there. Of course, I see Tanner Castillo's grandmother and his dad and his grandfather down there. Of course, they got the big number 70, Tanner Castillo's number.
I'm glad Castillo changed his shirt. He was wearing the green shirt earlier, and I guess somebody told him, "Hey, you're wearing the wrong colors. Go back home and change."
Oh, yeah. I see Jacob Mendez down there. Of course, he was one of the lucky Lion fan winners to win 3 free tickets, courtesy of Kent Riddle and Kent Riddle Properties on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. If you want to have an opportunity to win free tickets to the Lehman Lobos home game in 2 weeks, here's how to do it. During the broadcast, we're going to announce it several times, but if you want to go and start doing it now, if you want to enter your name into the drawing to be one of the 2 lucky Lions to win either 2 free tickets or 3 free tickets to the Lehman Lobos home game, here's all you got to do. All you got to do is in the comment, type in the word Lucky Lion. Type in Lucky Lion, and that'll get you entered into the drawing, and we'll have that drawing the Monday before the Friday night game with the Lehman Lobos here. It's going to be senior night as well. So all you got to do is type in Lucky Lion, and you'll have an opportunity to
That
enter
should
the
be a
drawing.
good ball game there, because we were talking earlier, Lehman ended up beating Bastrop last night. Big win for Lehman, probably one of the biggest wins for them in their program.
Yes.
Because wins don't come easy at Lehman. But you talk about some great, hard-working kids, Sarge. The Lehman Lobos students are just awesome. I was fortunate to work there 1 year, my first year at Hayes, and I worked at Lehman High School. I mean, those kids work hard. They're dedicated. A lot of the kids have to go work before school starts and do their construction work for their dads, and have to go to school and grab quick breakfast and go to class. I really, really admired those type of kids and their work habits that they had. And kudos to Lehman. We're looking forward to seeing them in a couple weeks here in Lockhart, Texas.
Oh, yes. And we gave you an idea of what the Lockhart Lions varsity football team is. Let's go and talk about the coaching staff. Athletic director and head coach Todd Mavis. Of course, assistant coaches Brandon Douglas, Drake Dowling, Josh Gilbert, Miguel Hernandez, Brandon Kelly, Bach Lee, Eli Lopez, Rudy Ortiz, Jake Wirtz, Donovan Williams, Justin Altget, Willie Boyd, Zach Cooper, Brandon Jenkins, Chris Jennings, Corey March, athletic secretary Jamie West, athletic trainer Amy Dahlberg, superintendent of Lockhart Independent School District Mark Estrada, deputy superintendent Dr. Stephanie Camarillo, chief of staff Christina Corson, high school principal Barry Bacon, associate principal Dr. Augustina Lozano, band director James Crowley, dance team Melissa LeBlanc, and cheerleader coordinator Jaron Pittman.
Yeah, we definitely get some of these cheerleaders up here and do an interview with them, Charge. They're very talented. They work very hard and really do a good job of getting the spirit and enthusiasm going for Lockhart Lions football.
Oh, yes. And I want to give a big shout out to the Lockhart Lions High School that's going to be working the video. As you could see, we're going to get some great close-up shots of everything here tonight on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, courtesy of Mr. Bishop's class. And we're going to give him a shout out right now. John Shagru, he'll be a cameraman, senior Ryan Peterson, cameraman, senior Daniela Martinez Espino, camerawoman, junior, and in camera trainer or trainee, Flor Rios Briones. Then we have Lawrence Hasley, camera in trainee, 11th grade, junior. Victor Ruiz, camera trainee, 11th grade. So I want to give them a big shout out, as well as Andrew Pettit. And they're going to be on the cameras and working the production booth for us here tonight, right here in the stadium. They're right next to us in the booth to the right of us. And you're going to get some fantastic shots. They did a fantastic job for us last year, and we're partnering up once again. Of course, I wish I had them for the road game so we could get better videos. But Coach is sitting right here with the big old monitor in front of him, so he's going to be able to catch the replays and talk us through them as the game progresses here on the Lions Pride Sport broadcast.
It's not because I can't see. It's just we have it for the replay. So
yes. Oh yeah, and you did have LASIK surgery, so you are able to see the field now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got 20/20 vision now.
Yes. Last year, Coach had some binoculars while he was looking at the screen just to see what was going on. This year, I don't think he brought the binoculars. He's got them. But I think he wants to look at the moon a little bit later on tonight when it comes out. But
yes, I'll be actually able to drive home tonight.
Oh yeah, so I don't want to. And also, I want to give a big shout out and welcome all the Southwest Dragon fans that are tuning in from San Antonio that couldn't come out here and make it to the Lions field. And for all those that did make the travels here, I want to wish y'all safe travels back to San Antonio at the conclusion of this game. And I hope y'all enjoy tonight's experiences. You know, we may be Lockhart Lions, but we are high school fans as well. And you know, you're gonna see that we call the game right down the middle, and you know, we call a good play for no matter who it is, and give credit where credit is due. And that's one of the things that we pride ourselves here at Lions Pride Sports Broadcast. That yes, we may be Lockhart Lions, but you know what? We got fans that are watching the other team come and play and watching it on our broadcast. And we want to give y'all the same experience that our fans have with every good play And whether it's Lockhart or the opposing team, we hope you enjoy tonight's broadcast. And
And me and Sarge, we're never going to criticize the kids. We're never going to criticize the coaches because I know how hard they work. And we're strictly pulling for, not just for the Lockhart, but the other team also. We don't want anybody to get seriously injured or have a bad game. And we're going to do the best we can to talk highly of them, to build them up and get ready for the next play.
oh, yes, most definitely. And right now, of course, we had two news to give away. One of them was the drawing for the Lockhart Lion fans. We're an opportunity to win 2 free tickets and another opportunity to win 3 free tickets for the Lehman Lobos home game in 2 weeks, which is going to be senior night. And as I mentioned, all you got to do is type in the comments here on the Facebook Live, type in Lucky Lion, and you'll be entered into the drawing. Now, big news number 2, I talked to an old good buddy of mine, Chuck Licata. Of course, him and Randy Fry, the Rockin' Rev, started the radio broadcast for the Lockhart Lions Sports back in 2013 while I was stationed in Kuwait, as we see the Dragons coming onto the field. And I listened to the Lockhart Lion football for 2013 season by way of KMAX Sports and Chuck Licata and the Rockin' Rev Randy Fry. When I came back in 2014, I was given the opportunity to be the voice of Lockhart Lion Sports. And I took over, and since then, this is where I've been at. I've gone through a couple of places. Of course, it was Lockhart Lion Network. Then it was Lion Country Broadcast Network. Now here we are with the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast. And here comes Ashton Dickens as he leads his Lockhart Lions out onto the field for tonight's contest. And as I mentioned, I spoke with Chuck Licata earlier this week. And I'm pleased to announce that Lions Pride Sports Broadcast will be an affiliate of Big Daddy Media, which will be working directly with Dave Campbell's magazine and Texan Live. And the great news about that is if any Lockhart Lions Sports makes it to the playoffs, Lions Pride Sports Broadcast will have first dibs to broadcast those playoff games. And we won't have to fight with any other organizations to be at the stadium or at the baseball field or basketball court to broadcast any of the playoff games. Lions Pride Sports Broadcast will be the #1 broadcast and first choice to broadcast those playoff games. So that's great news right there for Lions Pride Sports Broadcast and all you Lockhart Lion fans out there. So we're about 4 minutes and 40 seconds away. If you could see it on the Kent Riddle property scoreboard. We'll have a good look at the play clock and the time clock.
Thank you for tuning in. If you're watching or listening to us, give us a shout out, and we'll definitely try to mention your name.
Oh yeah, and here we go. We're going to get ready for the national anthem. Now we'll turn on the crowd mic.
Under the direction of the state of Jersey.
Great job by the Lockhart High School choir.
Excellent job. Excellent
Yes.
job.
Their rendition of the national anthem, and we're going to have the captains for the Lockhart Lions. And we'll have Deontay Jackson, number 31, Sean McKinney, number 5, Ashton Dickens, number 11, and number 44, Trent Holcomb. Holcomb and Dickens are juniors, while McKinney and Jackson are seniors. And for the Dragons, we're going to have number 1, Blake Chesser, number 3, PJ Ramos, number 8, Hipolito Salazar, and number 52, Jeremy Kilpatrick. Those will be the captains for the Dragons as they both head out to midfield. As we get set for the coin toss, we're 1 minute and 20 and 18 seconds away from kickoff. And Coach, I don't know about you, but I could feel the excitement. And there's a big buzz out there. I'm just realizing, Coach, the band is no longer here on the left side of us. They have their own section over here on the south side of the end zone.
I just noticed that. Sorry about the delay. Me and Sarge are trying to have our pregame meal and talk at the same time. But yeah, we're definitely ready for a kickoff, and we're flipping the coin here pretty soon.
And I tell you, we still got a lot of people coming into the stadium,
Yes, sir,
and these stands are packing up pretty quick. So once again, I want to thank TD Tom Dunn for joining us for the pregame.
TD's sitting this week out. Hopefully he'll join us again next week, and it's up and going again as we travel to Pflugerville College next week.
Oh yeah, I'm going to be excited. This is my first time traveling to the field. As I've already put in our paperwork, Coach, to
Awesome.
gain access to the press box. And it looks like the Dragons will be receiving the kickoff, and the Lions will be kicking off. So if you're watching the broadcast, the Lions are going to be going from right to left, defending the south end zone, while the Dragons are going to be going left to right, and they will be defending the north zone.
Big shout out to Vanessa Solis, Francine Hunt, Chris Leos, Lorenzo Gonzalez, Paul Buckner, Victor Montez, Ross Alexander, Nancy Ann Rodriguez. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast.
Oh yeah, Nancy Ann Rodriguez, she says she's watching in San Antonio, but always will cheer for the Lockhart Lions. Go Lions.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Put your maroon and white on.
Oh yes. I'm ready. All right, well, thank everybody for watching the Guadalajara pregame show as we get ready to start the A1 Bell Bonds first quarter, and that's going to be a short pooch kick that's going to go out of bounds at the 26. So that ball will be marked at what, the 40 or 45, Coach? That'll be illegal procedure on the kick.
They have to give them. They give them an option. They can even re-kick if they want to. But
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, they had the speedsters, Quavon Reese and Deontay Jackson, out here on the left side. And I'm pretty sure that was the design kick to get the speedsters out there to try and recover the ball in the open field. Unfortunately, the ball took a left turn at Albuquerque and headed out of bounds.
it looked like your golf swing, Sarge.
No, it can't be because they found the football. They wouldn't have found my golf ball.
Thank you, Joe Franco, for watching and tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I wonder if that head coach from Southwest is related to you, Joe. His name is Alex Franco.
So it looks like the referees are talking to each other and trying to figure out, hey, is that the 40 or 45? Where's it at?
You remember his first game for them too, Sarge?
Yes. So they have the ball going out at the 32-yard line. I thought it looked like more at the 26, but it's a 5-yard penalty. So the Dragons will take over first down and 10 for their first possession of the ball game at the 37-yard line. As the Lions are lined up as they wait to set up, go into a strong side or weak side.
Here they come with that stacked die, Sarge.
And that quarterback is P.J. Ramos. And that's going to be a pitch back to the running back and coming up to make the hard hit.
Good. Expect to see a lot of this all night, Sarge. They run that stacked die. They just have the 2 lead blockers, pitch the ball to the tailback, and just try to come straight at you.
That was Brian Lizama, and in on the stop is number 33, Trey Brown. We talked about him in pregame, Coach, and right away Trey Brown comes up and lays the wood, but not before the running back. Brian is able to pick up about 3 yards, so that's going to bring up 2nd down and 7. No receivers for the Dragons. A pitch back to Brand once again, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage, and he'll push forward for another 3 yards.
It's going to be 3rd and short. One thing the Lion defense is doing, of course they have the 3-man front, but they're walking up those linebackers to stop this running formation.
Yeah.
Middle linebackers stepped up a little bit also. It's very, you're going to try to stop the run, but hopefully they don't trick us with a pass play here in a few minutes.
Oh, yes. In on the stops is Travion Hopkins. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 3. As Brand was able to pick up 4 yards. New deep back for the Dragons. Hand off to the fullback up the middle. And he's going to push forward towards the 49-yard line.
He got the first down.
He'll pick up the first down, and once again, Lions make the stop, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Deontay Jackson, the lead man on the tackle.
One thing the deep line for Lockhart's doing, Sarge, I just noticed they're getting the 4-point stance, which is okay to stop the run, but if we ever have to pass, it's very hard to get a pass rush out of a 4-point stance.
Oh, yes, and of course, getting in the 4-point stance is trying to go down at the legs to knock the lineman down to create like a wall so the running back cannot run through up the middle. But as you mentioned, if they drop back to pass, that's going to put them at a disadvantage, and they won't be able to rush the quarterback. And Dragons come out, 1 receiver up top. A pitch to the running back, number 23. And making the initial hit for the Lions and bringing them down is Zakiah Gathings and Deontay Jackson. As number 23, Tristan Denny with the run. He'll pick up 5 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 5 for the Dragons. And we still got folks coming into the stadium. So
yes, sir.
We're going to probably be looking at a packed stadium, Coach.
Good turnout. Great turnout.
We got the play clock down to 17. So here we go, 2nd down and 5. No receivers. And there's going to be a penalty flag, and that'll be false start on number 8, Hippolito Salazar of the Dragons. And that's going to push them back 5, where it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Starting quarterback for the Dragons is number 3, P.J. Ramos, and he's a senior, Sarge.
See P.J. Ramos runs to the sideline to get the plays. And once again, same formation for the Dragons. It's going to be a pitch back to the number 23. He's going to be hit right at the 50-yard line. Picks up a couple on the play. Leading the way for the tacklers for the Lockhart Lions is going to be number 2, Bart Key.
Number 23 is Tristan Denny, Sarge. And he brings a load. He's a big guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's tough runner.
They picked up 3 yards.
He's going to be hard to bring down.
And it'll be 3rd down and 7. This is going to be a big down for the Lions to try and keep the Dragons at bay right here. Don't want to give up too much yards.
No, sir.
Want to create a stop here. This time the Dragons are going to spread 2 receivers out to the far side. Quarterback's in shotgun formation. He'll drop back, roll around to his left side. Trying to throw, and it's going to be incomplete.
Good pressure.
We had Travion Hopkins with the pressure.
I think once he saw Hopkins there, I think he said, I'm going to throw it away. I don't want this guy to chase me down.
So that'll bring up 4th down and 7. And the Dragons I don't know if they're going to be setting up to punt. They do have a punter, number 30, Angel Hernandez.
Yes, he's back to punt.
They have a different gentleman out there. It's number 4, Angel Quintero. And nobody back deep for the Lions. So from the 48-yard line, Quintero will get a high kick. That's going to take a bounce right around the 24-yard line. It's going to scoot back like a sandwich, and it'll be down at the 28-yard line where the Lockhart Lions are going to take over. First down and 10.
Good bounce there. Good bounce there for the Lockhart.
We'll take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion football right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, powered by Big Daddy Media.
Hi, I'm Richard Mendez with A1 Bail Bonds. If you find yourself in a jam, we're your plan. We'll put your feet back on the street. A1 Bail Bonds. Go Lions.
So here we go, Lockhart Lions with their first play of the year. Ashton Dickens at quarterback, Sean McKinney in the backfield. To be a handoff to McKinney going around the right side, stretching it out, and he'll pick up about 3 yards before he's ran out of bounds. And he'll be ran out of bounds right at the 30-yard line, so he'll pick up 2 yards. So it'll be second down and 9. Lions come out. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 up top.
1 on top.
Yeah, McKinney offset to the right side of Dickens. Low snap, and a penalty flag will blow the play dead, and it's going to be false start on the Lions.
Got to hold your water.
And that'll push the Lions back to the 25-yard line. Excuse me, to the 25-yard line. And check that, the 24-yard line. And that'll bring up second down and 14. See Trent Holcomb coming into the ball game.
Number 44.
Tight end for the Lockhart Lions. And Lions have 2 receivers up top, 1 to the bottom.
Motion.
Man in motion. Low snap once again. It's going to be a jet sweep to Quavon Reese. Tries to stiff arm a defender, and he's going to be brought down. Won't pick up a yard. Still be at the 24-yard line.
Took that low snap, threw the timing off, Sarge. Unfortunately, that's the second low snap in a row that we've had.
Yeah, the first snap came off of a penalty, but still a low snap. Could be a little bit of jitters, Coach. I'm pretty sure they'll work on that. They'll talk to him when they get back to the sideline. But right now it's third down and 14. Dickens, and this time it's a good snap. Dickens dropping back, throws it out. Has a receiver, just overthrew him.
A little bit too far.
Let him a little bit too far.
Punt team for Lockhart. I'd like to give out a shout out to Jessica Wiltaker, Ross Alexander, Edgar Mendoza, Lisa Gertz, Daryl Thomas, and Thomas Mendes for watching the broadcast. Hope you're enjoying it, guys.
Oh yeah, Ross Alexander says Bart Key is a war room athlete. Omar Ocampo back to punt. Gets the end over end, a lopsided kick. Takes a bounce right around the 47-yard line.
Good roll when it comes back, man.
Took a lion roll, a dragon roll, back to a lion roll, all the way down to the 39-yard line, where the Dragons are going to take over for their second possession of the ball game, with 6:35 left to go here in the A1 Bell Bonds first quarter. So far, Dragons had a little bit of success moving the ball down the field. Lockhart only able to go 3 and out, but plenty of ball game left to go, Coach, as the Dragons will have possession of it. First down and 10 at their own 39.
6:35 left in the first quarter.
And I tell you what, Coach, with the band there on the south side of the field, we could still hear them, but when they were out here on the left side of us, we had to turn the mic down pretty low. But still hear the sweet sounds of the roaring band.
They do an awesome job, Sergeant.
Dragons got 1 receiver up top. It's going to be pitched back to number 5. Follows his blockers, and he'll pick up 5 yards, and that'll bring up second down and 5. That'll be Brian Lizama, senior running back for the Dragons.
I think they switched tailbacks on this.
Jordan Garcia, former Lockhart Lion, says, man, let's get it, oh. Talking about the offense. Once again, if you want to enter the contest, the drawing for 2 free tickets or 3 free tickets to the home game versus Lehman Lobos in 2 weeks, be sure to comment in the comment section. If you're watching on Facebook Live, type in the words Lucky Lion, and you're automatically entered into the contest. Pitch back to Braden once again, and he's going to be hit right around the 48-yard line. Gets down to the 49. He'll pick up the first down.
Unfortunately, he's getting to the second level pretty quick there, Sarge. Linebackers and safety made the tackle there. Too much yardage.
That'll be Zakiah Gathings in on the stop. I want to remind you, at the end of the ball game, we're going to have the El Rey Crawfish and Oyster Bar post-game show, where we're going to hand out your Kreitz Market Offensive Player of the Game and your One Ghost Fitness Player of the Game. And I want to give a big shout-out to all those that are at the Lounge Sports Bar watching tonight's ball game. I want to thank y'all for tuning in and watching with a host of Lockhart Lion fans. First down and 10 is going to be pitched back to Brayton once again. Breaks through an arm tackler in the backfield. And the scrum will be moved over to the left side, and he'll probably pick up, give him 1 yard down to midfield. And that'll bring up second down and 9. Lions did a great job in plugging up that hole, Coach, on this play.
Yes, they did. Great job stepping up and stopping it.
So far, Brayton has been the guy with more success in the backfield for the Dragons. Of course, running out of that power eye.
Their job is to just basically wear down the line defense. D-line and linebackers definitely get tested tonight.
Second down and 9. This time they'll fake the handoff. They're going to throw the ball deep. Got a receiver, and it's going to be picked up by Quavon Reese. He's going to turn upfield. Big block. And there's going to be a penalty flag on that block. 2 penalty flags on the play, and Quavon Reese brings it back to the 40-yard line.
I don't know about that first.
That was a clean block right there.
That was a clean block.
That block was made by number 33, Trey Brown. And I tell you what, big interception by Quavon Reese. Let's see if we'll be able to pick that up on the replay when they get to it. But I tell you what, Coach, that ball was overthrown. And, you know, TD, Tom Dunn, spoke about it in the Guadalajara Mexican restaurant pregame show of the 4.4 speed that Quavon Reese possesses. And he outran the receiver to get to that football.
It looked like the pass was going to him.
Yes. And, of course, we do have 2 penalty flags on the play, one right around the 38-yard line and one back where the interception was made. And a big block by Trey Brown was applied.
Hey, Brown, you did a great job.
Yes, that was a textbook block.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't no targeting. It was all shoulder to chest.
Because he hit him in the front. It wasn't the back or the side.
All right, so it's good to see the receiver
number 8
for the Dragons get up and walk off underneath his own power. And he did get back up after the hit. Yeah, it's just that the coaching staff came out and wanted him to lay back down. So, you know,
to sell the penalty.
Right. Yeah.
That number 8 is Opolito Salazar.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's okay. He's walking okay.
Oh yeah. We'll probably see him back in, but great job by Quavon Reese. But I tell you what an arm on that quarterback, P.J. Ramos, for the Dragons. That young man laid it up there, just laid it up a little bit too much. If it had been a little bit more to the left and a little bit shorter for the receiver to get to it, you know, Quavon Reese would have had to make one heck of a play to get to that one. All right, so the penalty at the 38-yard line was declined, which was holding. But the penalty was accepted on the block, so that's going to put the Lions probably half the distance to the goal line. I didn't see no call of targeting or nothing, but there was definitely no helmet to helmet.
They're still talking. They're still talking over this. As the head coach from the San Antonio Southwest is talking to the guy with the white hat, who's the head official. And doesn't look like he's too very happy with the call, what they decided on. Apparently, this flag down here was waved off. No, this one was declined. I think they took that one over there. You know, it's the first game for the officials also.
Yes.
Looks like it's going to be 1st and 10 on the 10? 11.
Right at the 11-yard line. They're going to mark it off still.
Okay.
Half the distance to the goal line is what it would be. And that'll be right at the 7-yard line. Check that, make that the 6.
Thank you, Jennifer Renee Guerra, for watching. Also, Jordan Garcia, Tay Andrews. All right, Trey.
Hey, I already opened the door for Tay Andrews.
Right.
Even Jordan Garcia, if you're ever in the town and you're here for Friday Night Lights, come on up to the press box. We love to have you on here. And it'll be Deontay Jackson with the sweep coming around the far side, and he'll pick up a big first down to get the Lions goal line off of their back.
Excellent run there, Sarge. He definitely showed his speed and quickness there.
Gets all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line to open up the hole there for him.
Oh, an excellent job by the front line.
And I could see Coach Gilbert over here talking to the quarterback saying, make sure you write that, because that way he can carry out that fake.
Inside handoff to Sean McKinney. McKinney goes around the right side. There's a penalty flag coming from the back.
We're gonna have holding on those.
McKinney was able to get the ball down to the 24.
Thank you.
Back to the line of scrimmage.
Thank you again, Ross Alexander, for chiming in, and also Mr. John Hink. Well, hey, welcome back, Mr. Hink, and Butchie Velasquez. Thank you, Butch, for watching, and hope you're enjoying the broadcast.
That's going to be a holding penalty. It'll be a 10-yard penalty. Oh, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty, Coach. That'll bring up first down and 25.
Was it a chop block?
That's what they're calling it. Ball's going to be put at the 13-yard line, at the 12-yard line, excuse me. And McKinney slides over to the left side of Dickens. 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. Quick pass to Deontay Jackson and makes the catch. Gets all the way upfield to the 25.
Great timing there between the quarterback and receiver. Good pass route by Jackson there.
Gets the ball all the way down to the 23-yard line. To the 25, excuse me. That'll bring up second down and 9. And as you mentioned, Coach, nice pass by Ashton Diggs.
Yeah, it's great timing there. It looks like they've been working on that for a while.
Quarterback keeper as Dickens comes around the left side, nothing doing as he's going to be tackled for a loss of yardage.
Okay, they got a spy on the quarterback. They're not going to let him run. You can tell there's 2 guys that stayed home. They were totally expecting that.
So it'll be third down and 10. And that's Dickens' first run of the ball game. And as you mentioned, they did have a spy on him. It looked like they had 2 of them, Coach.
They had two.
Third down and 10, dropping back to pass. Tried for another timing pattern with Deontay Jackson and just could not get it to him.
A little bit too much there.
And that'll bring up fourth down and 10, so the Lions will be punting for the second time tonight here in the A1 Bell Bonds first quarter. We have 2:09 left to go. Once again, Omar Ocampo back to kick.
We're short one player. Now we're okay now.
Yeah. Jathan Razzo back deep to receive the kick. He's standing at his own 39-yard line, end over end. And Razzo will make the catch. Nice little sidestep to get away from the first defender, and a big hit laid out by Zakiah Gathings.
Number 24.
At the 48-yard line, and that's where the Dragons will take over for their third possession of the game. With 1:56 left to go here in the A1 Bell Bonds first quarter.
Good to see just a good old-fashioned, good clean hit there, Sarge.
We got a update. Kerrville Tybee 7, Medina Valley 0. I want to thank you, Kent Riddle, for giving us an update.
Tybee fight never dies.
And it's going to be first down and 10. No receivers for the Dragons. Hand off to the fullback. First man through the line. And he'll pick up about 4 yards.
Looks like he lost the ball there. But they're saying Southwest recovered.
A quick update on scores. Leander Glenn Grizzlies defeating San Antonio Piper 14-0 in the first quarter with 3:51 left to go. Kerrville Tybee 7, Medina Valley 0 with 6:35 left to go in the first quarter. Gonzales Apaches 13, Cedar Creek Eagles 0.
Okay.
That's with 7:24 left to go in the first quarter.
My best friend's the head coach at Gonzales. Wish him all the luck in the world.
Liberty Hill Panthers 14, San Antonio Wagner Thunderbirds 14-0. Luling and Rice Consolidated has not started as of yet.
I think they had a 7:30 start.
7:30, yes. And that's the district games that we have so far taking action. Second down and 5. End off. Pitch to the left side and breaking through the line of scrimmage.
Number 5.
Getting through several arm tackles. Number 5, Brian Lizama. And he'll pick up a first down and get into line territory at the 41-yard line, where it's going to be first down and 10 for the Dragons. Great job by the offensive line to create a hole for Brian to get through. Of course, after he got through the line of scrimmage, did an outstanding job breaking through a couple of arm tackles. And Brian will stay in the backfield being the deep back. Once again, he'll get the pitch, bounces it out to the outside. And he'll push forward and pick up about 6 yards, where that'll bring up second down and 4. We are underneath 26 seconds left to go here in the A1 Bell Bonds first quarter.
Yeah, if you don't stop on that first surge, he's going to keep on going, Sarge. He's too good a running back to go down with just one contact. You definitely have to make contact with him and wrap him up, because he runs tough. And
the Dragons are going to be content to let the clock run out here in the A1 Bell Bonds first quarter, so that's going to do it after one quarter. No score. Dragons 0, Lions 0. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back for the Adam & Sons AC and Heating second quarter right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, powered by Big Daddy Media.
Adam & Sons AC and Heating is a locally owned business. President, CEO, and U.S. Navy veteran Adam Renteria has been certified in HVAC since 2010. Adam is also certified as a home performance specialist through BPI. Adam & Sons offers professional work, excellent quality service with affordable prices. Whether it's commercial or residential, Adam & Sons is the one to call. Contact Adam & Sons AC and Heating at 512-844-2695 or email adamrenteria64air@yahoo.com. Mention you heard this ad on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast and get 10% off your service call.
And welcome back to the Lions Pride Sports broadcast for the Adam & Sons AC and Heating second quarter here at Lionsfield. No score up to this point. So far, the Dragons have been able to move the ball up and down the field, but unable to put points on the board. Right now, they have the ball. It is second down and 4 from the Lion 30-yard line. Lockhart has had 2 possessions. but have had to punt the ball away both times. The Lions do have one turnover on defense on an interception by Quavon Reese. But the offense unable to move the ball down the field, having to punt the ball away. Only picking up one first down so far in the contest. But here we go, 12 minutes left to go before we head off to the Kreitz Market halftime show. But right now, welcome everybody to the Adam & Sons AC and Heating second quarter. And Coach made an observation. You know his LASIK surgery went well as Adam and Renteria is on the down marker on the far side of the field, working the chains. And
awesome. I hope he doesn't trip anybody.
As number 22, Nathan Phelan with the run.
Thank you, Adam, for volunteering to do that.
Oh, yeah. He gets the ball to the 26-yard line. That's going to be enough for a Dragon first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Dragons.
Yeah, Sarge, they're going to keep running the ball, and then all of a sudden they're going to surprise us and go play action, try to hit a deep pass here.
Well, I don't know. They might want to think about that. They tried to throw a deep pass, and Quavon Reese was there on the spot. But once again, no receivers for the Dragons. That one's going to go to a pitch back to Brain. A penalty flag comes in, and Brain gets around the outside, and he's going to be brought down by the speedster Deontay Jackson and Quavon Reese. But hold the phone.
They either have offsides on us or motion on them.
That's going to be offsides on the defense, and they're going to decline it. So it's going to be first down and goal to go from the 4-yard line for the Dragons. Great job by the offensive line to create a hold for Brayan to get through, and after that it was all Brayan. Lizama all the way down to the 4-yard line. Couldn't outrun Deontay Jackson or Quavon Reese. So the Dragons are 4 yards away from pay dirt. Pitch back to Brayan, and he's going to get around the right side and into the end zone for a Dragon touchdown.
Nothing's changed. Same formation, same play, Sarge. The 13's number the holder for the kick.
Snap is back, the hold is down, the kick is up, and it is good. As number 30 puts it through the uprights, Angel Hernandez.
Shout out to Michelle Renteria who's watching. And also Curtis Hawkins. Good job, Hawkins. Get your shoulder pads on and come back over here and play the second half.
Yes.
What Lockhart's going to have to do now, Sarge, they're going to have to really start subbing some of the deep up front people because they're getting worn down. And if you don't start getting them out, they're going to be even more tired as the game goes on because they're just getting pounded on, and you can only take that pounding so long. You have to give them, you're going to have to rotate in there and you give them a little bit of break. Get some of your backups in. Back to receive the kick for Lockhart, number 4.
Quavon Reese and Deontay Jackson.
Kicking off is number 30 for Southwest. Angel Hernandez. Curtis Hawkins says, I'm retired, Coach. Leave me alone.
Just one game, Curtis.
Yes.
One game.
And we promise we won't run the slot T.
Yeah, it's going to be a sort of a long pooch kick as Quavon Reese will field it right around the 17-yard line.
All right.
I'll bring it up the middle. Got one person to beat. The kicker's left to beat, and Quavon Reese down the far sideline into the end zone for the Lockhart Lions. Touchdown.
Awesome. Once he hit the sideline, Sarge, he was gone. there's no way the kicker could make the tackle on him. He showed his tremendous speed, excellent blocking up front, just enough to tie the block, the tacklers, and the rest of it was on him.
83-yard kickoff return for Quavon Reese. And did you see who was out there in front blocking for him? Deontay Jackson,
Awesome.
the two speedsters for the Lockhart Lions.
I thought you were going to say Thomas Dunn, because Thomas has been praying for a kickoff return
He
or a
sure
punt return
has.
and he's not here.
Yeah, for the last 3 years, that's what he's been saying. One of these games, it's going to happen.
So that means I have to do it again next week.
Oh, yeah, snap is back to hold us down. The kick is over the band. And just like that, the score is tied up. Lockhart Lions 7, San Antonio Dragons 7. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion football right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, powered by Big Daddy Media.
If you're looking for a custom-made tumbler for yourself or as a gift, from pro sports, college, high school, and inspirational tumblers, here at Shimmer Me Tumblers we can create what you're looking for. We can create just about any design or style to give your tumbler a one-of-a-kind look. So, look no further than Shimmer Me Tumblers designed by Blanca and Emilio Juarez. You can find us on Facebook and on TikTok. Or you can email us at shimmermetumblers0@gmail.com.
All right, we're back here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast as Quavon Reese puts the first scorers on the board for the Lockhart Lions on a dazzling 83-yard kickoff return. Omar Ocampo put the football through the uprights off the hold of Gage Deutsch.
And we have a tie ball game.
7-7 with 10:38 left to go here in the Adam & Sons AC and Heating second quarter. And Omar Ocampo getting ready to put the foot to the football. Gets a short kick away. That's going to be fielded at the 25 by the Dragons, number 21, and he's going to be hit out of bounds. On the return, number 21, Jacob Lada for the Dragons. So that's where the Dragons are going to start this field position. First down and 10. They had some success running over the right side of the offensive line using Brian Lizama, coach, and I'm pretty sure the Lockhart Lions defensive coach took notice of that.
Yes.
Let's see what the Lions are going to be able to do to correct that, as Brian was able to get around the right side with fairly ease in the last drive for the Dragons that led to the touchdown.
They haven't changed anything, Sarge, and they probably won't change anything. It's working for them. Don't stop what you're doing. It's working successfully. Same formation, same play, same toss play. I don't expect them to do anything different.
And Brand once again, and they're running over to the strong side of the line too, as Brand gets around the right side, gets in, finds the hole, and picks up a big first down before he's brought down from behind by Deontay Jackson.
They're running right behind number 71, which is a very big lineman for them.
That's Dayon Burks, the senior offensive lineman for the Dragons.
He was first team All-District last year.
And that's a good reason why they're running around the right side.
They lost quite a few players from last year's playoff team, but they have quite a few coming back, as you can tell. They had to replace a quarterback.
And once again, same formation, first down and 10 in Lions territory at the 48-yard line. Same thing over the right side, keep it going. And he's going to be met right around the line of scrimmage, but Brand's able to push forward. Leading the Lions on the stop is going to be number 22, DeAndre Clay. First time today we call out his name. DeAndre Clay is a linebacker for the Lions. Played quarterback through his junior high career up until his freshman year, and got switched over to linebacker, which pretty much the linebacker position is like the quarterback of the defense anyway, and
yes,
he switched over to that role and has done a fantastic job for the Lockhart Lions as a linebacker.
And I guess in an offense like this, you definitely want your linebackers to be active.
Oh, yes. So this time the pitch is going to go to the running back
Fumble.
on the left side. Fumble on the play, and that's going to be scooped up by the Lockhart Lions.
Number 24.
Zakaya Gathings. So that'll be the second turnover of the game for the Dragons.
He was at the right place at the right time. Somebody made a good hit up front and knocked the ball out of the running back's hands. But 24 is on the spot. Johnny on the spot.
Still waiting for here Zakaya to hit the gong. There it is.
Well, 33 is the one that hit. Maybe he's the one that caused the fumble.
And number 33 for the Lockhart Lions, that's Trey Brown. As the Lions come out, they're going to have two receivers to the top. Looks like Travion Hopkins and McKinney on the right side.
There he goes.
Yeah. Ashton Dickens with a run around the right side, and he'll pick up about 8 yards. Will bring up second down and 2.
What I liked about that, Sarge, is when he went down, he tried to get as much as he could. He fell forward, tried to get as many yardage as he could out of it. Two receivers on top. Oh,
Yeah, penalty flag. Looks like
it's against us again.
And it sure will. It's probably going to be false start. And that'll push the Lions back 5 yards. So instead of second down and 8, it's going to be second down and 7. And that'll put the ball at the 42-yard line.
I'd like to give a shout out to Memo, who's watching the game. Say, go Lockhart.
And remember, if you want to enter your name into the drawing to be a lucky Lion to win either 2 free tickets or 3 free tickets to the Lehman Lobos home game in 2 weeks, as Sean McKinney gets the ball going around the left side, got blockers, picks up a first down, breaks an arm tackle, but he's finally pushed out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
I'm surprised one guy brought him down.
Actually,
I bet you that's going to happen again.
Yeah, they're going to look like they're going to give him forward progress all the way down to the 40.
Good run by McKinney. Great run.
As I was saying, all you got to do is, if you want to have an opportunity to be a lucky Lion to win either 2 free tickets or 3 free tickets to the Lehman Lobos home game in 2 weeks, courtesy of Kent Riddle Properties and Lions Pride Sports Broadcast, all you got to do is comment in the comment section, Lucky Lion, and that's all you got to do to enter the contest. Inside handoff to Sean McKinney. He bounces to the left side.
Good tough run.
Follow his blockers. Very patient run by McKinney.
Yes. Great job following his blockers, staying low and running tough.
And he will pick up 6 yards all the way down to the 34-yard line. Well, Lions have 2 receivers to the near side. Travion Hopkins off to the right side of Dickens. McKinney off to the left side. McKinney in motion as Dickens goes around the right side, finds some open space before he's finally ran out of bounds.
Good job, good job.
Right around the 23.
For some reason, the Southwest Dragon defense was lining up there. Lockhart took advantage of it.
So it'll be a Lockhart Lion first down. Their deepest penetration into Dragon territory, with the exception of the 83-yard kickoff return by Quavon Reese.
Sarge, look at how many hands are on their waist. The Dragon defense is. They're getting tired.
And off to Travion Hopkins, and he's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job, number 8.
Down to the 24. He'll lose 1 yard.
Apolito Salazar.
Very close to a horse collar.
Yes, it was.
Kent Riddle with the Kerrville Tybee update. Kerrville Tybee 14, Medina Valley 0.
Okay.
All right, Lions come up to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers up top. Gage Deutsch to the bottom. Inside handoff to Sean McKinney. He'll jump over a lineman.
Not very much.
He'll get probably right back to the original line of scrimmage.
It's going to be third and long. Yeah.
And it'll be 3rd down and 10 as he gets back to the original line of scrimmage at the 24-yard line. Or excuse me, to the 23. 2 receivers up top, 1 to the bottom.
Right.
And it's going to be offsides on the defense.
Good job there by the snap count with our quarterback, Dickens.
Changes the cadence.
Yeah, causing them to jump off sides. Offsides?
Yeah, definitely offside. So 5-yard penalty. That'll make it 3rd down and 5.
We'll take it. Definitely take it.
And the ball's going to be inside the 20-yard line. It'll be marked at the 19. Or excuse me, it's going to be marked at the 18-yard line. So, Coach, you think this may be 4th down territory for the Lions?
I would, because you have a very tired defense. So I would definitely keep pounding it.
All right, we got 2 receivers up top, 1 to the bottom. McKinney offset to the right side of Dickens. Handoff goes to McKinney around the left side, and looks like he's going to pick up the first down.
First down.
Great blocking up front by the Lockhart Lions, as McKinney will be brought down at the 11-yard line. Well, he'll be brought down at the 12.
1st and 10 to 12. Okay, we got him on the ropes. We need to take advantage of it now.
And I can see what you're talking about, Coach. And you know what's funny about that is the Dragon defense hasn't been out there that much. The Lion defense has been out a little bit longer.
Yes, sir.
But it's one of those things that Coach Mavis talked about in our kickoff show about the conditioning, as they were able to get a full condition, do some full conditioning throughout the offseason. The ball's going to roll back to the quarterback, Dickens. He's able to scoop it up, gets it out there to his receiver, and it's going to be tripped up.
No call.
No call. Looks like they might say it's incidental contact.
It looked like contact to me.
As the pass was intended for Quavon Reese.
I think the low snap threw the timing off there, Sarge, because he was open early.
And that's the 4th low snap for the Lions so far here in the first half.
I saw Coach Gilbert talking to the center there, and I'm sure he said, hey, we can't have that.
Yeah. All right, 2nd and 10 for the Lions. We got 3 receivers to the near side. Looks like that's Blake Harzal, Quavon Reese, and Deontay Jackson, and Gage Doyce up top all by himself. Dropping back, it's a bubble screen to Deontay Jackson.
Yes.
He's going to get around the edge, breaks through an arm tackler. He's going to be brought down right around the 6-yard line.
I got a flag, late flag. Might be a personal foul against them.
And if that is, that'll take them half the distance to the goal line, and it'll be 1st down and goal to go from inside the 5.
Referees are talking, and it looks like it's going to be 2nd down. Looks like he's pointing at both teams.
Dead ball, personal foul on the Lions. And a personal foul on the defense, so it'll be offsetting. So it'll still remain 2nd down.
Little scuffle.
Yeah, 2nd down and 3. Actually, it's going to be 2nd down and 4. Dickens gets a snap, swing pass out to Sean McKinney, and he'll lose.
Did he lose?
About 2 yards.
Okay.
So that's going to bring up 4th down.
Looks like they're
at the 9-yard line.
Going for the field goal.
Gage Deutsch will be the holder. Trent Holcomb, the snapper. Omar Ocampo, the kicker. And they will place the ball down right at we'll place the marker at the 16-yard line. So this is going to be a 26-yard field goal attempt. Snap is back. The hold is down. The kick is up. And it is good. And Omar Ocampo gives the Lockhart Lions a 3-point lead as the Lions lead with 3:57 left to go here in the Adam & Sons AC and Heating second quarter by a score of 10-7.
We'll take it. We'll definitely take it.
Oh, yes. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion football right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Brought to you by, or powered by, Big Daddy Media.
Old Pal Texas Tavern located on the square in downtown Lockhart at 100 East Market Street. From a variety of appetizers, fried chicken, burgers, and salads, Old Pal is the right place for your hunger. We are open 7 days a week. Sunday through Thursday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Fridays and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. Our kitchen will be open late on Lockhart Lions Friday Night Lights home games. Old Pal Texas Tavern's cold drinks, fried chicken, and famous smash burgers are perfect for your after-game score. At Old Pal's, we are proud supporters of the Lockhart Lions and the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
And we're back here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, powered by Big Daddy Media. Here with 3:57 left to go here in the Adam & Sons AC and Heating second quarter.
I'd like to give a shout out to Anthony Tobias for watching, Matthew Yanes, Kent Riddle, of course, and George Dunn, Daniel Garcia, Larry Rodriguez Jr., and Robert Ravine. Thank you for the tuning in, guys, and I hope you're enjoying the broadcast.
Oh, yeah. Omar Ocampo puts the football through the uprights to give the Lions a 10-7 lead, and that one's going to be mishandled by the Dragons on the kickoff. And he'll be down at the 31-yard line where the Dragons will take over first down and 10. As the Lions lead the Dragons 10-7 here in the second quarter.
He kicked it too hard, sorry. He couldn't handle it.
Oh, yeah. Once again, want to give another big shout out to the official watch party for the Lions Pride Sports broadcast for Friday Night Football, the Lounge Sports Bar. Want to give you all a big shout out, everyone who's showed up to watch tonight's ball game.
Especially Ricky Rodriguez out there. He's probably trying to coach defense over there at the bar.
Everybody toast one up for the Lions. They are in the lead right now off of the, was it 29-yard field goal attempt.
Oh, they changed formations here, Sarge.
We got two receivers to the near side. Shotgun formation for P.J. Ramos. And he'll hand the ball off to Brandon. He'll try to get around the left side. Gets away from a couple of arm tackles, but not before he's going to be pushed back and brought down by number 2, Bart Key, with the stop.
Good job, Bart. That was a good tackle there.
The junior defensive back, Bart Key, for the Lions. Matter of fact, we have brothers that are on the field, Bart Key and Nate Key.
Two brothers.
Yeah, Bart Key's a junior, Nate Key's a senior, wide receiver for the Lions.
And I believe they're moving, Sarge.
This time we got two receivers up top. Brand in the backfield with P.J. Ramos. Ramos gets the snap, draws back, makes the throw. A big hit by Bart Key. That'll be shy of a first down. It'll bring up third down and 1.
Is the key show. Good tackle there. Third down.
Yeah, that was number 15 on the reception, Joe John Gonzalez.
Third short for the Dragons.
That's Rob Ortiz on the PA for the Lockhart Lions. I believe this is his third year, Coach, as a
I believe so.
As a PA guy. Dragons got one receiver up top. Hand off to the fullback up the middle.
Looks like they got the first down.
And the Dragons will get the first down. The scrum will go all the way down to the 44-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for the Dragons in Dragon territory.
Look for the Dragons to use the clock here. 2:24 and counting. They'll probably use some of their timeouts. They can't get out of bounds. I'm sure they're going to try to score before the halftime's over.
Well, they would need to, Coach, because the Lockhart Lions do get the opening kickoff to start the second half. Two receivers up top for the Dragons. Shotgun formation for Ramos. Turns around, gives the ball to Brayton. He goes up the line, and he is hit hard at the line of scrimmage and brought down. Making the initial hit is number 33, Trey Brown. I tell you what, Coach, what a collision.
Yes, it was. And Trey's still holding his arm. I hope he's okay out there.
That'll be a 4-yard gain for the Dragons. Second down and 6 coming up. As we are slowly winding down, we're a minute and a half and almost 90 seconds away from the Christ Market halftime show. And this is going to be a reverse coming around the near side. Chasing them down.
Good
Number 3
throw.
with the ankle tackle. That's going to be Josh Ramos.
Good job, Josh.
Calling his first name for the first time tonight. And whoa, what a big time to call it.
Excellent tackle there, Mr. Ramos.
I'll tell you what, Angel Quintero was heading down the field.
Yes, he was.
If Ramos doesn't make that tackle, Quintero is still running.
And I didn't call him Leja this time. It's
Yes.
Ramos. Ramos, great job. Great job, Mr. Ramos. Great tackle.
And that'll bring up 3rd down and 2 for the Dragons. Big play coming up, both sides of the ball. One receiver to the bottom. Hand off to the running back, Brayan. And he's going to be held back. He'll be down at the 46-yard line. It's going to be very close.
They got timeout.
That's real close, Coach.
Yeah.
They might have an official timeout to measure that one. And the
South-
Dragons do call a timeout.
Southwest called timeout before the officials could.
And looks like they do give them the first down, which was very close. I would figure that they'd want to have a measurement.
I'm sure Coach Mavis can challenge that.
I mean, they've already moved the down markers.
Yeah, they've been moved.
So unfortunately, with 42.1 seconds left to go here in the Admin Suns AC and Heating second quarter, the Lockhart Lions lead the San Antonio Southwest Dragons by a score of 10-7. Dragons are able to put the first score on the board as Brain was able to scoot around the right side to get into the end zone for the first points of the night. And on the kickoff, Quavon Reese returns it 83 yards to the house to put the first points on the board for the Lockhart Lions here in the 2022 season. Extra point was good by Omar Ocampo, and the score was tied at 7-7. And the Lions were able to move down the field.
Got to remember the situation here, Sarge. It's going to be first down, but there's 42 seconds left.
Yeah.
And I believe they've used 2 timeouts. I know they used one. They used the last one here. So you're going to look at the going pretty quick here. They'll probably stay in the shotgun formation, which is good for us.
Yeah, Dragons do have 2 timeouts left. Lockhart has all 3. The Lockhart Lions were able to drive the ball down the field, unable to put it in the end zone, but Omar Ocampo was able to put it through the uprights, and that gave the Lockhart Lions a 10-7 lead. So here we go, first down and 10 with 42.1 seconds left to go here in the first half. 2 receivers up top. Ramos in shotgun formation, gets the snap, rolls around the right side, throwing deep. And looks like he's going to overthrow his receiver.
Way overthrown.
And even Quavon Reese looked at that one and said, I'm not going to be able to catch up to that one.
Yeah, I think he just threw it up for grabs there. I think he saw what he wasn't open. And he said, well, let me just throw it away.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 10. And great job. Great throw. We might look at it as an overthrow, but, that could have been the quarterback's only option out there as he was well covered down the sideline by number 2, Bart Key. There's something that we have this year on our defensive side, Coach, the safeties and the cornerbacks. We have some fast guys out there.
I wouldn't try to test them. I wouldn't.
Well, we already seen Quavon Reese got tested. And on the kickoff, he passed the test once again and returned it 83 yards for a touchdown. Wow, this time the Dragons come out with 3 receivers up top, 1 to the bottom.
Right around draw.
Statue of Liberty play. Coming around the near side, and once again, Josh Ramos.
Wow.
Not being fooled at all. Makes the
Ramos
stop.
Did a great job staying home, reading that play, and coming up and making the tackle. Good job, Mr. Ramos.
And that's Azarian Voss with a run, picks up 2. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 8 as the clock is winding down.
10 seconds and counting.
There's going to be a timeout call.
Bad use of clock management here by the Southwest Dragons.
Yes, they have 2 timeouts. They should have called a timeout as soon as that ball was down. But
exactly.
It'll be 8.2 seconds left to go here in the Admin Suns AC and Heating second quarter. Lockhart Lions with the lead, 10-7. And as we mentioned before, Coach, at the end of the Kreitz Market halftime show, the Lockhart Lions will have the kickoff, will receive the kickoff to start the second half. And I know one thing that as a coach you would like is for you to be the last team to score in the first half,
yes,
and receive the kickoff and be the first team to score in the second half. So it's going to be interesting to see how Coach Todd Mavis, how they get them into the locker room and how they come out for the second half as the Lockhart Lions are in the lead, 10-7. Once again, 8.2 seconds left to go here in the Adam & Sons AC and Heating second quarter.
Because you definitely don't want the Southwest Dragons to get the ball back and go back to that power I formation that they were using very successful
Yes.
with. Which, if knowing me as a coach, I would have stayed in that formation because they were having success with it. They haven't had very much success with this shotgun spread formation.
No. And I tell you what an outstanding play by Josh Ramos.
Oh,
That's
excellent.
two outstanding plays on the reverse, making the stop short of the first down and coming up huge on this wraparound draw. Josh Ramos not getting fooled, staying at home, and great job by Josh Ramos by
showing his speed and quickness to come up and make the tackle.
Yes, 3 receivers up top, 1 to the bottom. 8.2 seconds. DJ Ramos gets the snap, drops back, throws the ball deep, and once again he'll overthrow his intended receiver, number 4, Angel Quintero.
He was double teamed there. Good coverage by both those guys back there.
And the clock ran a little bit more than what it should have, but there's 0.7 seconds left to go. As you could take a look at the Kent Riddle property scoreboard, we have a super duper video camera now pointed right at the time clock and the play clock. That way everybody that's watching tonight's broadcast and each and every single home game will be able to know how much time is left. And it helps me out too, Coach. I don't have to keep telling everybody all the time. So.
Right. Like me, especially.
Yes. I'm like, Coach, just look at the scoreboard. All right, so it's 4th down and 8. This will be the last play of the first half. And you can hear the cheerleaders getting the crowd hyped up with the chance of defense. And we have several Lions back deep around the 20-yard line. Ramos gets the snap, drops back, pump fakes. Being chased by a host of Lions, throws it high and deep into the end zone. And that one's going to be knocked down and incomplete as Deontay Jackson was looking to pick that one off. So that's going to be the end of the first half. And, Coach, before we head off to the Kreitz Market halftime show, if you are Coach Mavis, what do you tell your team in the locker room to get them prepared for the second half?
I'll tell them, hey, we won the first half. We won the first half and continue doing what you're doing. This defense here at the end really stepped up and played great. Awesome. Offense started to move the ball and just continue what we're doing. Keep pounding. Keep after them. Don't let up. You know.
Yes. And on the other side of the field, if you're Coach Alex Franco, what do you tell your Dragon team in the locker room?
Come back, win the second half. We're going to go back to pounding the ball and running straight at them because we're having success. And keep the quarterback contained and on defense, and we'll be back in it.
Yeah.
Because Dragons are going to come back. They're too good a football team.
And there you go. If the coach don't know, nobody don't know. So once again, we're going to cut out to the Kreitz Market halftime show, and we're going to showcase the Dragon Band and the Lockhart Lion Band. But right now, we'll take a quick time out, and we'll be right back with the Kreitz Market halftime show right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, powered by Big Daddy Media.
Smoke Texas Barbecue puts smiles on faces. Since 1900, Kreitz Market has been putting smiles on faces with every bite of Smoke Texas Barbecue. Located off of Highway 183 at 619 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas, fifth-generation owner Keith Schmidt continues the tradition of providing the best barbecue in Texas with its award-winning varieties of beef, sausage, and pork meats. All Kreitz Barbecue is post oak smoked to perfection under Pitmaster Roy Perez's watchful eye in Kreitz Market's hallowed brick pits. Let Kreitz cater your party or event. Kreitz can assemble a complete barbecue dinner and sides for any event in Central Texas. To get a quote on catering, Kreitz Barbecue Catering Manager Weston Black can be reached at 512-398-2361. That's 512-398-2361. Kreitz Market opens 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can find out more about Kreitz Market on their Facebook page or go to KreitzMarket.com. That's www.KreitzMarket.com.
And we are back here for the Kreitz Market halftime show. And right now on the field is your San Antonio Southwest Dragons band. So we'll go ahead and turn off our mic and turn up the crowd mic and let you enjoy the sweet sounds of the Dragon Band right here at Lions Field, live on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, powered by Big Daddy Media.
now, welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends, the Southwest High School Band.
And we are right back here with the Kreitz Market halftime show. Let's go through a rundown of District 13 5A here for the Lockhart District. At halftime is Leander Glen Grizzlies 34, San Antonio Piper 0. Kerrville Tybee 21, Medina Valley 0. Bastrop Cedar Creek Eagles 7, Gonzales Apaches 20. All these scores are at halftime right now. Liberty Hill Panthers. Looks like they're up 21-14 over San Antonio Wagner Thunderbirds. And a surprising score right now. Rice Consolidated Raiders 9, Luling Eagles 6. We got a couple of more district games going on. San Antonio Veterans Memorial 19. San Antonio Harlandale Indians 7. course, last night, Lehman Lobos defeated the Bastrop Bears 40-34. And that's it for the district roundup and football game. I'm going to go ahead and turn off my crowd mic my mic as we get ready for the sweet sounds of the Roaring Lion Band for your Lockhart Lions here on the Kreitz Market halftime show.
Smoke Texas Barbecue puts smiles on faces. Since 1900, Kreitz Market has been putting smiles on faces with every bite of Smoke Texas Barbecue. Located off of Highway 183 at 619 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas, fifth-generation owner Keith Schmidt continues the tradition of providing the best barbecue in Texas with its award-winning varieties of beef, sausage, and pork meats. All Kreitz Barbecue is post oak smoked to perfection under Pitmaster Roy Perez's watchful eye in Kreitz Market's hallowed brick pits. Let Kreitz cater your party or event. Kreitz can assemble a complete barbecue dinner and sides for any event in Central Texas. To get a quote on catering, Kreitz Barbecue Catering Manager Weston Black can be reached at 512-398-2361. That's 512-398-2361. Kreitz Market opens 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can find out more about Kreitz Market on their Facebook page or go to KreitzMarket.com. That's www.KreitzMarket.com. Changing Faces Barbershop has been serving the Lockhart and surrounding communities since 2009. Head barber and owner Lex Jennings and staff pride themselves on being a hip urban barbershop. For shaves, not only do we hit you with our precessional Andis trimmers, we offer a close shave and edge up with a straight razor. If you're really wanting to be pampered, let us give you one of our famous hot towel shaves. For cuts, Changing Face barbers are all top of their class and are able to pull off any style, whether it's a mohawk, classic cut, fade, taper, or design. We pride ourselves on our talent, our drive, and want to give our clients the best experience available. For all styles from the newest trends to old school cuts, our barbers here at Changing Faces have the skills to transform your look and feel. With over 10 years of combined experience, our barbers are on the cutting edge of the barber world. Come by one of our two locations, 2000 West San Antonio Street in Lockhart, Texas, and 900 Bug Lane, Suite 115 in San Marcos, Texas. Or go to our website at cfbarbershop.com.
And welcome back to the Lions Pride Sports broadcast powered by Big Daddy Media here at Lions Field. As the Lions and Dragons are back out on the field, the Lions will receive the second half kickoff. And what a great Kreitz Market halftime show we just had. Got a chance to take a look at the San Antonio Southwest Dragon Band, and you got a great look at the Lockhart Lion Roaring Band. Great show tonight for the Kreitz Market halftime show, as the clock has been reset to 12 minutes and the Dragons will be kicking off. So I want to welcome everybody to the Changing Faces Barbershop third quarter here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. The Lions come out of the halftime, the Kreitz Market halftime, with the lead 10-7 over the Dragons. Juan Ocampo with the 29-yard field goal attempt. And Quavon Reese with an 83-yard kickoff return. Only points on the board for the Lockhart Lions. As we get set, it's going to be a high kick. Over to the left side, it's going to be fielded by Quavon Reese, and he's going to run out of bounds, as that's where the football led him to. And he'll be down out at the 26-yard line, where the Lockhart Lions are going to take over for their first possession here in the second half. It's going to be at the 26-yard line, And halftime stats that we got so far: Sean McKinney, the leading rusher for the Lions, has 42 yards on 6 carries. And Ashton Dickens is 2 for 4 for 20 yards passing. As we turn the lights down, we got a big glare coming in. The Lions start the second half with 2 receivers up top, 2 to the bottom. McKinney in the backfield. Dickens gets the snap, drops back, throws it over to a wide open Deontay Jackson at the 37-yard line. Makes the turn, passes the 40, down to the 43-yard line.
Good strategy there, Sarge. They came out in spread formation, and good, perfect timing around for the quarterback receiver there, getting that Dragon defense out of their box, out of the make them spread out and cover everybody.
Big 17-yard pickup on the first play of the second half. First down and 10 for the Lions at the 43.
Again, spread formation, shotgun formation. McKinney to the left.
Yes, same formation. Dickens dropping back. Has to get through a defender.
Oh.
Throws it out there to Quavon Reese, unable to hang on to it.
I'll tell you what, it was incomplete, but it was a perfect, good throw by our quarterback. Unfortunately, it was just a little bit out of bounds, and the receiver couldn't catch it.
That was Blake Herzog, the intended receiver, so that'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Lions.
Quarterback getting the play from offensive coordinator Josh Gilbert, who's done a great job tonight, Sarge, play calling.
Oh, he definitely has. And great job by the defense so far, only giving up 1 score and playing very tough. As Dickens gets the snap, he's going to be quarterback keeper all the way, coming around the near side, crosses midfield, down to the 45 in Dragon territory.
Good tough run. That was a called run all the way. As soon as he got the ball, he took off, and it was a good, tough run by our quarterback, Dickens.
He picked up 12 yards on the game. Down to the 45-yard line.
First down.
So it'll be 1st down and 10 as the Lockhart Lions travel across midfield into Dragon territory on their first drive of the second half.
3 receivers on top. Motion by McKinney.
He gets the handoff going around the right side. Got some great blocking in front of him. Sidesteps the defender over to the far side.
Good job.
And finally going to be chased out of bounds inside the 30. They'll mark him out at the 28-yard line.
Great play call by Coach Offensive Coordinator Josh Gilbert. I mean, McKinney had a lot of room to run there, Sarge. And as you notice, they're going quick pace, no huddle, quick pace offense, and that's keeping the Dragons not trying to figure out what they're doing.
Yeah, another 16-yard run for Sean McKinney.
You see their hands on their hips there by the Dragon defense. They're tired and confused, and hope they stay that way.
Well, Lions came right out the gate with 2 passes, and I'm pretty sure the Dragons were expecting them to run. And a penalty whistle's going to blow the play dead. It's going to be false start on the line, so that's going to push them back 5 yards.
Definitely didn't need that. Got to keep going.
So that'll put the Lions at the 33-yard line.
Force them to go back in the huddle.
All right, Lions have 1 receiver up top, 2 to the bottom. McKinney in the backfield. Dickens gets the snap. Quick throw, almost picked off.
Yes, good play there by number 4 for the Southwest Dragons.
That's going to be Angel Quintero.
Wow, he almost took that to the house, Sarge.
Intended receiver was number 9, Nathan Garcia.
This next stop was going to be Luling, Texas.
Matter of fact, speaking of Luling, they're in the lead tonight.
Awesome.
13-9 over Rice Consolidated Raiders.
And don't forget, Sarge, the play-by-play caller, Mr. Eric Lugo for this Luling broadcast is going to buy us barbecue if they win.
Oh, yeah. He don't know it, but he is.
Go Luling.
Yes, go Luling. All right, Lions have 3 receivers up top, 1 to the bottom. McKinney offset to the left side of Dickens. Dickens with the snap. Quarterback keeper once again. Nice block up front. Dickens with open space. Get around the edge. And he's going to be chased down by Quintero. But not before he gets down to the 10-yard line where it's going to be 1st down and goal to go.
And the quarterback beat the referee to the signal 1st down. Good, tough run by Dickens there.
So 1st down and goal to go from the 10-yard line. Lockhart Lions are knocking on the door to pay dirt. And we talked about this, Coach, at the end of the first half. You like to be the team to score last in the first half and to get the ball back to start the second half and drive it down the field and score. And the Lockhart Lions are 10 yards away from doing that.
Exactly. Put the pressure on the Southwest. Make them keep up with you.
That'll be a big 10-point turnaround if the Lions could get the ball in the end zone. An extra point is good. But right now we got 2 receivers up top, 1 to the bottom. McKinney off to the right side.
Quarterback draw.
Yeah, quarterback draw for Ashton. And he's going to be able to get back. And he'll lose a yard on that play. So he's going to be down at the 11-yard line on a 1-yard loss.
It would have worked good if we would have blocked the nose guard, but we didn't.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 11. No, 2nd down and goal to go from the 11.
Got to take advantage of these opportunities.
So 2 receivers up top. McKinney offset to the right side. 1 receiver to the bottom. Dickens gets the snap, drops back. Tucks the ball in, had nobody open.
No.
Great job by the secondary of the Dragons, and he'll be able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
If he would have bounced it to the outside, he would have had plenty of running room, but he tried to run up the middle, and there was no running room there.
So no gain on the run.
Third down. Two receivers on top, one receiver over here to the bottom.
That's Deontay Jackson, third down and go to go.
Shotgun formation. It looks like they jumped outside.
That's going to be an offside, so go ahead and go to the end zone.
Ooh.
And overthrows his intended receiver.
Good
looks like,
throw.
yeah,
Good throw. Just a little bit too high.
Looks like that was number 18, Nate Key.
Looks like we have offsides on the defense.
So that'll help out the Lions if that is the case. You see Coach Mavis already calling it. We'll take the penalty.
Yes, sir. We'll take it.
And it is offsides on the defense, so that'll move on 5 yards. So that'll put him at the 6-yard line.
Good job by Dickens changing the snap count, trying to draw the defense off sides. He's done it twice tonight, Sarge. He's done a good job. I hope he keeps it up.
Oh, yeah, so it's going to be third down and go to go from the 6-yard line. Dickens gets the snap, drops back, fires it into the end zone, in and out of the hands of Deontay Jackson, and great job by Quintero.
Yes, sir.
Or, excuse me, number 11, Anthony Mitchell. Not with a big hit, knocking the ball right out of the hands of Deontay Jackson with 8:40 left to go here in the Changing Faces Barbershop third quarter.
That was a great job by the defense. That was a good throw.
So the Lions won't come away with 7, but have an opportunity to put 3 on the board as Omar Ocampo comes out. The ball is set at the 14-yard line where he'll line up for a 24-yard field goal. The snap is back, the hold is down, the kick is up, and it is drilled right through the uprights.
Good job, good job.
So that'll put 3 more points on the board for the Lockhart Lions. And once again, with 8:35 left to go here in the third quarter, Lockhart Lions 13, San Antonio Dragons 7. And we're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion football right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
The Lounge Sports Bar, located at 211 East Market Street, just off of downtown Lockhart. The right place to have a great time with friends and enjoy the game on our big screen TVs. We have a large bar lounge, allowing for many people to crowd around and cheer on your favorite team. The Lounge Sports Bar, open 7 days a week starting at 11 a.m. The best place in Lockhart to enjoy cold beverages and watch live sports. So make the Lounge Sports Bar your favorite destination for sports and drinks.
And we are back, and once again, want to give the Lounge Sports Bar a big shout out for being the official watch party of Lockhart Lion football on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
I'll also shout out to Daniel Garcia, Marty Martinez, Veronica Arroyo, Anthony Tobias, Adrian Flores, Robert Hitter, Eddie Vasquez, Curtis Hawkins, Corey Page, Memo Ember, Rob Salazar, Ross Alexander, Adrian Gutierrez, John Hink. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for enjoying. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast and continue watching and listening, and give us a comment. Give us a shout out.
Well, Ross Alexander mentioned that Ashton Dickens is also a war room athlete. So here we go.
Ross did a tremendous job working with these young men there this summer, Sarge.
Oh, yeah. High kick for Omar Ocampo is going to be fielded at the 16-yard line. It's going to be returned by number 2 coming around the near side.
Ooh,
and
tackle.
He's going to take a big hit by Trey Brown, and a fumble.
The ball came out. What are they ruling?
And they're saying that he was down. And that's number 2 on the return, Jathan Razzo. So it's going to remain Dragon ball as Razzo is able to get the ball from the 16 all the way upfield to the 37-yard line. 21-yard gain on the kickoff return as he traveled across the field. First down and 10 for the Dragons. And this will be the Dragons' first possession of the second half. And they'll come out with 1 receiver up top. P.J. Ramos, the quarterback, gives the ball to Balin. And he's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage by Josh Ramos. but not before the running back picks up 3 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 7. And we didn't call Josh Ramos' name at all in the first quarter, but Coach, in the second quarter, it was almost like Josh Ramos here, Josh Ramos there, Trey Brown here, Trey Brown there.
Last couple plays, he's been around the football.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And of course, Trey Brown's the one that laid the big hit, that almost caused a fumble on the kickoff return.
Here we go in that stacked eye again.
Yeah, same formation. A pitch back to Braylon. Once again, he goes around the left side, and he's going to be stuffed at the line of scrimmage. He'll pick up 1 yard. And he's going to be brought down by a host of Lions, led by Travion Hopkins and Trey Brown, as well as Deontay Jackson.
3rd down, 3rd and 5.
And once again, I want to remind everybody, if you want to enter your name into the drawing for the Lehman Lobos free ticket giveaway, you could be a lucky Lion to either win 2 free tickets or 3 free tickets to the next home game, courtesy of Kent Riddle of Kent Riddle Properties and the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast. All you got to do is comment in the comment section, type in the words Lucky Lion, and you will be entered into the drawing.
Toss again.
Well, drop the snap, tosses it to Braylon, and he'll dive forward. And it looks like he might be shy of the 1st down, or they're going to give him enough for the 1st down.
No, this could be 3rd and short.
They gave him.
First down.
So it's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Dragons. The ball is at the 47-yard line in Dragon territory. I'll tell you what, Coach, Rob Ortiz got that DJ voice that's perfect to be the PA guy.
Yes.
Of course, we've had some great PA guys in the past, and I'm pretty sure you've heard them all, Coach.
Yeah. There's been quite a few, and all of them have been excellent.
This time, no receivers for the Dragons. Stacked line. Ball goes to the first man through the line of scrimmage, number 42. And 52 comes up with a big stop for the Lockhart Lions. That's going to be Jonathan Creel. And on the run is going to be Peter Pusateri.
It's going to be second down and 5. I called it. They're going to come back out in that power eye, and they're going to stay with it because they were very successful with it early in the game, first quarter.
That's their first run over the right side here in the second half, as they were going over the left side. 2nd down and 6 for the Dragons. The pitch back to Braylon, and he's going to be hit hard by Bart Key. And Trey Brown will come in to help clean up the tackle. But Braylon's going to pick up 2 yards. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Dragons. 2-yard pickup for Braylon.
I have a feeling they're going to go towards 60 and 70 side, Sarge. The big lineman, they just came in. I mean, the field kind of tilted a little bit when they came in.
Is that what it was? I thought I was just getting dizzy. I tell you what, they got some big linemen,
Yes,
Coach.
they do.
And they're running right behind them, and they are being very successful in doing that.
They're not hiding anything, definitely.
No, they are not. 3rd down and 4. Hand
Fullback.
off to the first man up front, up through the line, the fullback all the way down to the 44-yard line. And that'll be shy of a 1st down. That'll bring up 4th down and 1, a very short one. And I don't know about you, Coach, but I don't see Braylon in the backfield, and that's one guy I would like to have in this short yardage on 4th down and 1.
He probably just got tired of running the ball so much.
And they got Nathan Phelan back there. He's carried a couple of times, had some positive gains.
He's a little bit faster, but he's not as big as running back as the other guy is.
So here they come, stacked eye formation for the Dragons. And it's going to be a toss back. It looks like Braylon was in there. I don't know where he came from, but
yes,
wherever he came from, he picks up the 1st down for the Dragons.
Definitely picked up the 1st down. Good gain.
Wow, they were hiding him in the huddle, Coach. I didn't see him at all.
Well, when you stand behind number 60, it's kind of hard to see anything.
Right, and Braylon will head off the field. So it's going to be first down and 10 in line territory at the 40-yard line with 3:38 left to go here in the Changing Faces Barbershop third quarter. Right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, powered by Big Daddy Media. Of course, a new partnership, affiliate of Big Daddy Media. And the good news about that is Lions Pride Sports broadcast will have first rights to every single Lockhart Lion playoff game. Nice snap and great job by P.J. Ramos to bring it down, but definitely threw the timing off.
Yes, sir, it did. By the time he reached up to grab the football, the Lockhart defense was already there.
Yeah, Voss was on the carry, able to get the ball right back to the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up second down and 10, but I tell you what, P.J. Ramos gained, he grew about an inch and a half on that one, Coach. He had to go way up to get that one.
Look, he's not a short guy, short quarterback at all.
Yeah. But great job by P.J. Ramos to bring that down and hand the ball off to Voss. That could have been a disastrous play right there for the Dragons. But the way it is, it's second down and 10. Toss is going to be a halfback pass. Wide open receiver. The catch is made. And catching the Lions off guard as Quavon Reese will make the tackle.
On number 8.
And that's Hippolito Salazar with the catch. And that'll get the ball inside the 10 to the 6-yard line where it's going to be first down and goal to go for the Dragons. A little bit of trickery for the Dragons, Coach.
Yeah, they set it up by run the ball, and all of a sudden they throw that halfback pass, and it was wide open.
All right, so first down and goal to go to the 6. Time for the Lockhart Line defense to stiffen up. And it's going to be a huge opportunity for the Dragons to put 6 on the board, with the possibility of taking the lead with an extra point try. Handoff's going to go to the back.
Right up the middle.
And it's not really a handoff, Coach. It's a pitch.
It's a pitch. What they do, they pitch the ball to him, and he just looks for his opening. Whether it could be inside, could be outside. And I guess he saw something inside, so that's where he hit the hole.
That's Tyson Shaman Dean with the carry. Gets the ball down to the 3-yard line where it's going to be second down and goal to go from the 3. I would think that with the pitch, that gets the ball into the hands of the running back, and as you said, it gives him enough time to see where he's going to want to run to.
Exactly.
As opposed to getting the handoff and making a decision.
Because he's so far back, he can actually read it better. Second down.
Second down and goal to go from the 3. We got one receiver up top. A pitch out to the running back, and he's going to get around the left side, and that's going to be a Dragon touchdown. And that'll be Tyson Shamsuddin with the touchdown. And that'll tie the game up at 13 apiece. Dragons 13, Lions 13, with 50.8 seconds left to go.
We were there. We just barely missed the tackle.
So coming in to kick the extra point is going to be number 30, Angel Hernandez. Snap is back, the hold is down, the kick is up, almost blocked by Quavon Reese, and it is through the uprights, and it is good. And with that, the Dragons retake the lead with 50.8 seconds left to go here in the Changing Faces Barbershop third quarter by a score of 14-13 over the Lockhart Lions. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion football right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast powered by Big Daddy Media.
Hi, I'm Richard Mendez with A1 Bail Bonds. If you find yourself in a jam, we're your plan. We'll put your feet back on the street. A1 Bail Bonds. Go Lions.
And we are back here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, once again with 50.8 seconds left to go in the Changing Faces Barbershop third quarter. As Coach mentioned while we're off air right now, it'd be another good time for a kickoff return, as we have Deontay Jackson on the far side of the field with Quavon Reese here on the near side.
Exactly, Sarge. Shout out to again Ross Alexander, Corey Page, Rudy Perez, Joshua Russell, Greg Velasquez, Jason Ternini, and Vanessa Solis, and Robert Jesse Cuer. Thank you guys for tuning in, and hope you enjoying the broadcast.
Yes, Angel Hernandez will be set to kick the ball off. Got to try and figure out who to kick it off to.
Yeah,
It's going to be a squib kick. That's going to be scooped up by number 9, Nathan Garcia. Looks like they were trying to catch him off guard.
That's okay. It's good field position for the Lions.
Yeah, penalty flag over here at the 40-yard line, Coach. Might be an offsides. I'd have them kick it again. I don't know, but it is good field position for the Lions at their own 45-yard line. Would you give them an opportunity?
I would make them kick it again. Talking to the Lockhart coach. Okay, we're going to take it there.
But will they mark it 5 more yards? And they will mark it 5 yards. So it's going to be Lions ball at the 50-yard line, first down and 10. And here come Ashton Dickens and the Lockhart Lions trailing by 1 point here in the Changing Faces Barbershop third quarter.
3 receivers on top.
And 1 to the bottom. McKinney offset to the right side of Dickens. Fakes the handoff to him. It'll be a screen pass out to Nate Garcia. He gets around the right side, and he'll pick up a first down. He's going to be brought down by number 18, Tyson Dean of the Dragons.
First time we've seen Garcia catch a pass tonight.
And I like the way he looked that one into his hands and able to get around the edge and picks up a first down. And, you know, to have a great catch like that, you got to have a great throw. And Ashton Dickens put that one right there on the numbers.
Great play call by Coach Gilbert.
Looks like the Lions are going to probably have one more play unless it's an incomplete pass. Got 2 receivers to the bottom. Handoff to Sean McKinney coming around the near side. Shakes away of arm tackler, breaks up free, finds some room around the near side. Stiffs arm a defender and is knocked out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
Good run, great run by McKinney. We got a player down for Southwest.
Yeah, no penalty flags on the play.
I tell you what, Sarge, McKinney, poor tackler from the Dragons, he felt that tackle.
Yes. And I tell you what, 3 players are down for the Dragons.
One looks
like
it
looks like 2 cramps, yeah.
Cramps, yeah.
As it is a humid night out there, Coach.
Yes, break out the pickle juice.
Yes. And you know what, this is one of the things that Coach Mavis talked about in the kickoff show. The conditioning of the Lockhart Lions has improved by multitudes of 100.
Yes, sir.
Based on they were able to have a full off season without having the effects of COVID interfere with that.
And we definitely saw it in the first scrimmage against Eastview, Georgetown. Eastview, they were in terrible shape, and Lockhart was in great shape.
Yeah. You know, even though they started at 11 o'clock, I mean, the temperature rose really quick.
Exactly, yeah.
And Lockhart started off slow in that scrimmage, but when they played the half of football, Lockhart came out swinging, and they were able to defeat.
Exactly.
You know, of course, there's no wins or losses, but they were able to put more points on the board than what the Eastview Patriots were able to.
When the sun came out, the Lions came out.
So a big run for McKinney to get the ball all the way to the 15-yard line, where it's going to be first down and 10. And they're going to call him down on inbound, so the clock's going to run out. And that's going to do it for the Changing Faces Barbershop third quarter. We're going to take a quick timeout, and when we come back, we're going to have your Shields AC and Heating fourth quarter right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, powered by Big Daddy Media.
Shields AC and Heating is a small family-owned business located here in Lockhart, Texas. You can count on us for all your air conditioning and heating repairs. Here at Shields AC and Heating we service commercial and residential HVAC system as well as refrigeration, ice machines and walk-in coolers. So, if you're in need of commercial or residential AC repairs, you can count on Shields AC and Heating to be there for you by calling us at 512-227-1219. We take pride in your comfort.
All right, and we're back for the start of the Shields AC and Heating fourth and final quarter here at Lions Field. The Lions are 15 yards away from pay dirt after a big run by Sean McKinney. An exciting run coached by Sean McKinney.
Yes, it was. Like I said, that poor Dragon defender really took a hit there. he's hurting after that play.
Yes. And once again, if you want to enter the drawing to be a lucky Lion to win either 2 free tickets or 3 free tickets to the Lehman Lobos home game here at Lions Field in 2 weeks, all you got to do is comment in the comment section, Lucky Lion, and that's all you have to do. Sean McKinney in motion, gets the handoff on the jet sweep, coming around the near side, cuts it upfield, and gets it inside the 10-yard line down to the 9.
It's tough to tackle McKinney anytime. It's tough to tackle him when he's got a full head of speed. Steam coming straight at you.
Oh, yeah, and when he has his mindset on where he's going,
Yes,
you better be ready, because he's one of those running backs to where he's not really looking to run around you. He's looking to go through you.
He's all shoulder pads and knees.
Oh, yes. All right, McKinney scoots over to the backfield, and he'll take the handoff from Ashton going around the left side, leaps forward to the goal line, and they're going to mark him down.
The 1 yard line.
As he lost the ball, he's going to be inside the 1, and that'll bring up first down and goal to go from inches away from pay dirt. So Ashton, I could almost see Ashton on the quarterback draw here, Coach.
Yes.
Got 3 receivers to the near side. Yeah, underneath center goes Dickens.
Oh, we moved. Got 2 inches.
Yes, and that's going to be a false start. Unfortunately, that's going to push the Lions back 5 yards to the 6-yard line. Still going to be first down and goal to go from the 6, but I'm pretty sure Coach Mavis would rather have first down and goal to go from the 1.
Yes.
And with a big quarterback like Ashton Dickens, all you really got to do is take the snap and lean forward.
Yes. Quarterback sneak would be an excellent call.
I still do a quarterback draw right here with Ashton Dickens. I mean, you got 4 plays to get into the end zone. 3 plays if you're looking to kick a field goal to take the lead. But I'm pretty sure Mavis would like to have 6 on the board. And there goes Dickens around the right side. Good block by McKinney and into the end zone. Ashton Dickens with the Lockhart Lion touchdown.
Yes, sir.
The high five from Coach.
That's exactly what we needed, Sarge. Get touchdown, get back on the board, and take charge.
Yeah, and the Lockhart Lions retake the lead 19-14 as we await the extra point try from Omar Ocampo.
But Dickens needs to give credit to that touchdown, to that great block by McKinney.
Oh, yes. Snap is back, the hold is down, the kick is up, and it is into the band section and good.
Oh, no, we got somebody down. We got 2 players down.
So with extra point good, and that's going to be a penalty on the defense. Looks like they're going to get roughened on the kicker. So with 10:36 left to go, the Lockhart Lions retake the lead. Extra point is good, and the score is now Lockhart Lions 20, San Antonio Southwest Dragons 14. We're going to take a quick injury timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion football right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, powered by Big Daddy Media.
I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Go tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. Heard they was sleeping again, say it no more. This is a rude awakening, kicking the door. Back and I'm better than ever before. Don't get it mistaken, I'm ready for war. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Go tell a friend. I just came back for the win.
Yes, great job by the kicker to kick it right to the uprights for the extra point. It gives the Lions a 6-point lead with 10:36 left to go in the Shields AC and Heating fourth and final quarter here from Lions Field. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching tonight's broadcast on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, powered by Big Daddy Media.
Shout out to Larry Simmons, Victor Montez, of course Kent Riddle, Eric Alexander, Simon Perez, and Will Rodriguez. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching the broadcast.
Ross Alexander says good drive, and I tell you what, that drive was led by Sean McKinney, and Ashton Dickens took over once they got inside the 10-yard line and picks up the touchdown. Personal foul, roughing the kicker. They're going to mark off 15 yards, so Omar Ocampo will be kicking the ball.
I'll tell you what, Sarge.
From the 45-yard line in Dragon territory.
I'd like to give a game ball out to Ross Alexander for doing a great job with these young men during the summer and getting them in shape. Because you could tell tonight, Lockhart's in shape, and the other team is not.
I tell you what, Coach, right now would be a good time for an onside kick. You're this far on the other side of the field. Why not try for an onside kick? But as you can see, the Dragons are stacked right there between the 45 and 30-yard line.
Yeah, they're prepared for it. What you do, Sarge, you kick it to the fat guy. That's what I always told my kicker.
And hope it bounces off of him.
Exactly.
So exciting game to start the season off for the Lockhart Lions and the San Antonio Southwest Dragons. And Omar Campos is going to go and kick this one through the end zone, and that's going to be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line, where the San Antonio Southwest Dragons will take over with 10:36 left to go here in their Shields AC and Heating 4th and final quarter. And once again, I want to give a shout out to our main sponsor, Kent Riddle of Kent Riddle Properties, doing a fantastic job for us as QA back at his home studio, making sure that we sound good and look good. Big supporter of Lockhart Lions sports, and big sponsor for the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Been with us for about 3 years now, helping us out. And
thank you for the score updates also.
Oh, yes. So it's going to be first down and 10 for the Dragons at the 25-yard line. P.J. Ramos underneath center, 2 receivers to the near side. He'll roll out to the left side and pitch it to his running back, Blayton. And Quavon Reese will make the initial contact. And Bart Key will be there to finish it off. But Blayton, Brayan will pick up about 3 yards. Excuse me, Coach.
It's just student body right, student body left.
Yes.
Come stop me.
So it's going to be second down and 7 after the 3-yard run by Braylon. And great job by the Lockhart Lions defense to stretch that out sideline to sideline, Coach.
Yes, great job of the defense.
You know,
exactly.
Use the 12th defender, which is the sideline. So Dragons have 2 receivers to the bottom. Lone back in the backfield. That's going to be a pitch to Braylon going around the right side. And he's going to pick up about 2 yards.
Good tackle out there. Was it 31?
Yeah, Deontay Jackson with the tackle out there. I'll tell you what, Coach. With the time winding down, we got 9 minutes and 32 seconds. We're going to need to start thinking about who's going to be the defensive player of the game and offensive players of the game. We got a wide variety to choose from tonight, as the Lockhart Lions have the lead 20-14 with 9:19 left to go in the ball game. Here in the Shields AC and Heating 4th and final quarter.
We may be here for a while trying to decide.
Yes, it's going to be third down and 4. Pitch to Braylon right up the middle, and he'll pick up the first down. Great job by the Dragon offense. He'll be pushed back by number 25, but he'll get forward progress. That's Edward Mendoza on the stop. Braylon Edwards will pick up a big first down for the Dragons at the 39-yard line.
It should be, but number 71, their lineman for Southwest, is getting bigger and bigger.
As the game wears down, that young man is getting bigger and bigger, and they're running right behind him with success, Coach. So no receivers for the Dragons. Hand off to the first man through the line, and that'll be to the fullback. And he'll pick up about 4 yards. That'll bring up second down and 6.
Dragons definitely sticking to the same game plan.
And as you mentioned, keep running it. If it's working, keep going with it. I mean, you pick up 4 yards every other play. Why not keep going 3 plays, and that's a first down. Lockhart Lions defensively needs to come up with a big stop. That's going to be a pitch to Braylon, and he'll get around the left side following big number 71, Coach. Or that's not going to be Braylon. It's going to be number 16, Boss, with the run.
If that first wave doesn't get him, we're in trouble.
Yes.
Because he'll gain yardage after that.
And that's going to be enough for another Dragon first down. Ball's going to be placed at the 49-yard line in Dragon territory. And the Dragons are all about just moving the ball down the field and taking time off the scoreboard.
Just taking their time.
Of course, only down by 6. They need a touchdown and an extra point to retake the lead. And that'll be a pitch to Voss coming around the near side. He'll cut it upfield. Shakes through an arm tackler, and he's heading down the far side. Quavon Reese chasing him down, and he's going to be tripped up inside the 5, all the way down to the 4-yard line.
And number 16 showed tremendous speed there, Sarge.
And that's going to be Voss with a big run.
We're lucky he didn't score.
Well, so much for taking time off the clock, Coach.
Yes.
As we are at the 7-minute and 5-second mark here in the Shields AC and Heating 4th and final quarter. Dragons have the ball inside the 5, 4 yards away from pay dirt. First down and go to go.
Don't stick with the same game plan. They're not going to change very much.
Yeah. Number 71, number 60 on the right side. And that's where they are going as big hit in the backfield. Nice run by number 18, Tyson Dean, as he gets into the end zone for his second touchdown of the game. And that'll tie the ball game up. Dragons 20, Lions 20 with 6:33 left to go.
I tell you, that was a good stick there, a good shot, but he didn't go down. He kept his balance and kept on going.
No, great job by the running back for the Dragons. Dean, as he was refusing to go down. As Angel Hernandez comes in to kick the extra point. Snap is low, hold is down, unable to come up with it. Fire. And a big stop.
Number 31.
Deontay Jackson, that was a low snap. And of course, it threw the timing off. Angel Hernandez was unable to kick it. But great job by Deontay Jackson to get back there. So the extra point is no good, and this score remains tied, 20-20. With 6:33 left to go in the Shields AC and Heating 4th and final quarter. We're going to go and keep it right here, Coach, and talk about how huge is that missed extra point right there.
It's very huge right now because we have a tight ball game instead of them being ahead by 1. It's huge. Now we still have to get the ball. It's our ball. We need to move it downfield and get some kind of points, even if it's a field goal. We need some kind of points here.
Yes. Of course, Coach Mavis would love to have a touchdown and an extra point try, but definitely moving the ball down the field. No mistakes. As we see Omar Ocampo down here kicking the ball into the net, getting prepared just in case he's needed. But still got plenty of time in the ball game with 6:33 left to go.
Let's see what their strategy is on the kickoff. Are they going to kick it deep? They're going to try squib kick. What are they going to do now? Remember last time we had good field position because it was short.
Yes. And a short field to run down the field as Ashton Dickens was able to cap it off with a touchdown run.
They definitely don't want to kick it deep to us.
No, definitely not to Quavon Reese. They've already seen what he's able to do when he gets the ball in his hands. But Deontay Jackson is no different either. No, Deontay can take the ball to the house. They just need to get the ball to him. Now the up men need to watch it because the Dragons might come out and try and do an onside kick. And it's going to be a high kick. That's going to go back to Quavon Reese at the 16-yard line. He's going to bring it upfield. He's got some room to run. Cuts it up the middle.
Wow.
Has one player to beat. And Quavon Reese does it again for a Lockhart Lion touchdown. This time it is 84 yards to the house and a penalty flag sent back here at the 43-yard line. Holding on the Lions. Oh my goodness, a heartbreaker. I'll take that high five back, Coach. holding on the Lions will take away the 84-yard kickoff return. Would have been his second one of the ball game. But I tell you what, Quavon Reese, oh man, if other teams are scouting him, coach, they are not going to kick the ball to him. But who else do you got to kick the ball to?
I know.
Deontay Jackson?
like I always told my kickoff return team, once he breaks, just put your hands up and signal touchdown. Don't block anybody. He's already past you. No use trying to block anybody.
So that'll take the touchdown off the scoreboard, and that'll put the ball, after the 10-yard penalty is marked off, at the 34-yard line in Lion territory, where it'll be first down and 10. And here comes Ashton Dickens with the Lockhart Lions offense, as we got Travion Hopkins offset to his right side, Sean McKinney to the left side, two receivers up top. McKinney in motion. Quarterback keeper to Dickens coming around the right side.
Yes.
Sidestepping a couple of defenders, and Dickens with the run across midfield past the 40 to the 35, all the way down to the 33-yard line.
First down, Lockhart.
Okay, so take away the kickoff return. Let's go ahead and pad our stats right now. Nice run by Ashton Dickens. And I tell you what, great blocking up front from the right side of the line to include Sean McKinney and Travion Hopkins, who led the way for Dickens.
Dickens definitely looks strong to start. He's definitely not tired. He definitely wants to run the ball, and he definitely wants to score.
And you can tell his leg strength is there, as he broke a couple of arm tacklers and probably dragged the Dragon for a couple of yards before he's finally brought down.
Okay.
Dragons were able to stop the Lions, not to say fairly easily in the first quarter, but unable to stop them so far here in the second half. As Dickens gets the snap, hands the ball to McKinney on the inside, and nothing doing right there as number 8 comes up with the big stop. That's going to be Hippolito Salazar, and McKinney will lose about 3 yards on the play. That'll bring up second down and 13 for the Lions.
We blocked everybody. We blocked everybody but him on that play.
Yes. They'll put him on the chart and say, hey, who's blocking this guy right here? But I tell you what, Hippolito Salazar has done a fantastic job defensively for the Dragons.
Yes, he has. He's played an awesome game.
So the Lions will have 3 receivers up top, 2 to the bottom. McKinney coming across, and it'll be a jet sweep to McKinney. He'll go around the left side, cuts it up, and he'll go back to the original line of scrimmage, where that'll bring up third down and 10.
Number 1 on the tackle. Good job of staying home.
That'll be Blake Cheshire, excuse me, the senior linebacker for the Dragons. So that'll bring up third and long, third down and 10, or third down 11 they have on the scoreboard. So this is definitely four down territory, Coach, and that's going to be an offsides on the defense. I wish they would have let the play go.
They blew the whistle.
So that's going to give the Lions 5 yards, and that'll make it third down and a manageable 6, Coach.
I'm waiting for them to step it off and make sure it's, yes, it's a good step.
So offsides on the Dragons. And that opens up 2 options for the Lions. They could stay with the pass play or run it. As I mentioned, this has to be 4 down territory for the Lions, Coach.
Definitely, with 4:05 left.
So we got 3 receivers to the bottom, 1 up top, McKinney in the backfield. And draw to McKinney, and he'll push up forward, and he's going to get back. He'll cross the line of scrimmage, and he'll pick up 1 yard. And that'll bring up fourth down and 5.
Big play here, big play.
Actually, it'll be right back at the line of scrimmage. It'll be fourth down and 6. All right, big play coming up for the Lions. 3 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. McKinney in the backfield with Dickens.
Oh, the offside.
And it's going to be an offside penalty. The play's going to continue on. A deep pass into the end zone.
Oh.
And incomplete.
There's a, well, no, I thought it was a flag. It's a football.
Yeah, it's going to be a penalty flag, though. It'll be a 5-yard mark-off, and that'll make it fourth down and 1. But I tell you what, great pass by Dickens. Intended receiver was Nathan Garcia, excuse me.
Okay, do you try to get the first down here on the 4th and 1, or you gamble?
Oh, yeah, you go for it.
No, I mean, do you throw it deep?
Oh, no. Hand it off to McKinney and let him get it. Or follow McKinney and cut it up front, and he'll pick up a first down as Dickens comes up with a big run. And a big first down for the Lockhart Lions to keep the drive going. And that clock continues to wind down, Coach. We're at 3 minutes and 12 seconds left to go here in the Shields AC and Heating 4th and final quarter. The ball is going to be laid down at the 18-yard line, where it's going to be first down and 10 for the Lions, and no hurry for the Lions. Both teams do have 3 timeouts in their back pocket. Man in motion.
Sweet play.
That's going to be, looks like Quavon Reese. Nice spin move. Get around the right side. Cuts it up into the end zone for a Lions touchdown.
There's a flag.
Penalty flag at the 8-yard line. That's going to be holding on the Lions. That's the second time that Quavon Reese gets into the end zone. And it's going to be called back for holding. So what would have been the go-ahead touchdown? Take the 6 points back off. It's going to be marked back all the way to the 16-yard line. It'll be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Still going to be first down. It'll be first down and 8. Lions have 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 up top. McKinney offset to the left side of Ashton Dickens in shotgun formation. Man in motion. They'll fake it to the, and it's going to be to Deontay Jackson, and and a penalty flag will be coming in.
Yes. Finally get one back.
So from the 16-yard line, that'll be half the distance to the goal line. They'll mark the ball at the 8. And it'll be a fresh set of downs where it'll be first down and goal to go from the 8-yard line with 2:39 left to go.
You know, it wasn't that bad a play by the defense. It's just that the referee said thought it was interference. So they were both going for the ball. Most of the times you're not going to see that call.
I like how they had Nathan Garcia running the jet sweep, a possible jet sweep, and I don't want to say it caught the Dragons off guard, but it gave Deontay Jackson an open lane to run through. Unfortunately, it was incomplete, but a pass interference on the play.
We got first and goal.
Wow, first and goal to go from the 4. I would figure that would have been a half the distance to the goal line, Coach. Because anything inside the 20, if it's more than the 10-yard penalty.
Well, they're still talking over there, Sarge, so don't they?
Yeah. Hopefully they're not hearing. They were like, hey, Coach, that's half the distance.
Yeah, I'm glad they're doing that. I'm glad they're trying to make it correct. Well, actually, he's talking to the head coach from Southwest, Coach Franco. Probably asking him the best place to eat in San Antonio, right, Sarge?
They're like, okay, we got the head referee talking to Coach Mavis. Is that half the distance? We're like, no, you got it right. And that's where they're going to leave the ball at, Coach. First down and go to go from the 2-yard line.
Is this the Austin chapter that the Lockhart's using tonight, Austin chapter of officials?
So we have 2:39 left to go in the Shields AC and Heating 4th and final quarter. 2 yards away from pay dirt. Lions come out of the huddle. 1 receiver to the near side. That's Deontay Jackson. 2 receivers up top. McKinney offset to the right side. Quarterback keeper going around the right edge, and Dickens into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the night. I'm looking for a flag, Coach. Looking for a flag.
No flag.
No flag.
There's a flag right there, the Lockhart line.
There we go.
Good, tough run by our quarterback.
Yeah.
You could tell he wanted that end zone. He wanted that touchdown bad. Good job, Aston.
So that'll put 6 on the board for the Lockhart Lions. They retake the lead 26-20 with 2:34 left to go as Omar Ocampo comes in. Snap is back, hold it down. The kick is up, and it is good. So with the extra point, it is Lockhart Lions 27, San Antonio Dragons 20. But with 2:34 left to go on the clock, Coach, don't sleep on the Dragons because they've been able to move the ball down the field. It might have been in small chunks, but they have hit some big home run runs to where they could have gone into the end zone.
I'm anxious to see what kind of strategy they're going to use. Are they going to stay in that power I formation, or are they going to come out throwing?
Yes, because in that power I formation, it's almost like the slot T. You take a lot of time off the clock as you move the ball down the field. But with 2:34, that is a lot of time for a passing team. When you have a team that's running the ball, their main strategy is to run the ball like the Dragons. Time is of an essence, and you don't have that much time when you have when you're in this situation.
2:34, but they still have 3 timeouts.
Yes.
Forget
and you're only down by 1 score. 1 score and an extra point. So 2:34 is a lot of time because, being down by 2 scores, then you really have to be in a hurry. But only being down by 1 score, the Dragons do have a lot of time to move the ball down the field. So Omar Ocampo looks like he's still good. He's good to go. He's going to be coming in. He'll be kicking the ball off. As you can see, we got 2 minutes and 34 seconds left to go in the Shields AC and Heating 4th and final quarter here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Here at Lions Field, Lions with the lead 27-20. That one's going to be a high pooch kick over the far side. That one's going to be caught by number 21. He's going to try and bring it upfield. Big hit by Quavon Reese. And that'll be followed up by number 21, Nathaniel Gonzalez. That'll be number 21 on the return, Jacob Lara. And that's where the Dragons will start off. First down and 10 at the 27-yard line. In Dragon territory. So here we go. Dragon offense needs to put some points on the board. Lions defense needs to keep the Dragons at bay and keep them from getting into the end zone. Well, Coach, it looks like there might have been a penalty on the play because they moved the ball 5 yards up. So the ball's going to be at the 32-yard line.
That's where offside.
Yeah, they sure was. They picked the flag up. False start. How is there a false start on the kickoff, Coach? Enlighten me.
I guess he kicked it before the referee was ready.
Oh. So as you can see, the offensive lineman getting a good talking to by the offensive line coach, giving them some big kudos. It's going to be a pitch to the running back coming around the near side. And great job by the Lions to corral the Dragon. Tackle is going to be led by Trey Brown.
We saw what the strategy is going to be, Sarge. They're going to stay in the power I formation. They're going to just come straight at us.
Yeah, Travion Hopkins and Bart Key in on the stop as well.
The clock is running.
We are right at 2:05 left to go. As you can see the clock on the Kent Riddle Property scoreboard. Ball is at the 34-yard line, 2nd down and 8. We got 2 receivers up top, 2 to the bottom. Ramos gets the snap, drops back, throws it out. Almost intercepted.
Oh, he caught it.
Receiver's going to break free. Shakes off a couple of tacklers before he crosses midfield and picks up a big first down. All the way down to the 45-yard line in line territory. That's going to be Angel Quintero with the reception.
Good catch, and good tough run.
I tell you what, Coach, that was almost picked off right there.
Yes, it was.
Clock still running, 1st down and 10. They got the yard markers wrong. They're 1 yard off. Deep ball down the middle. Receivers wide open. Had to step on the defender. Overthrown. Intended receiver was Jathan Razzo. Bart Key was the defender out there.
Quarterback has good, strong arm. He just can't get his timing down with the receivers. The receiver was open.
1:19 left to go here in the Shields AC and Heating 4th and final quarter. As we see Derek Rivas coming down to the sideline, getting a little breather. As as number 16, Tyler Stanton, comes into the ball game.
Crouch jumps defense.
Yeah, 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the top. Dropping back to throw, throws it right over the middle. It's going to be intercepted by Quavon Reese.
Go down, go down.
He's going to stay in bounds, and he's going to be brought down as we have penalty flags right here at the 25-yard line. That's probably going to be face mask.
Yes, it is.
And here goes Quavon Reese to bang on the gong. That's going to be the 3rd turnover of the game for the Lockhart Lions defensively. And with 104, if the penalty goes against the Dragons,
yeah,
and it is, it's going to go face mask against the Dragons.
Coach Mabers already told them it's against them. Go and step it on. What you do here, Sarge? Victory formation, take a knee.
But the Dragons do have 3 timeouts, Coach. They're going to have to try and burn those timeouts. Hold on to the ball tight.
They can use them.
And at least pick up 1 first down. And you could probably say goodnight, Irene, to this ball game. But I tell you what, Coach, these Dragons came to play tonight. They might have gotten a little winded towards the end of the ball game, but they hang tough. And I tell you what, P.J. Ramos got a strong arm.
Yes, he does.
He's got a strong arm.
And I think he's just a junior. Am I wrong?
He is a senior.
Okay.
And lost a little bit of video, but we're going to stay right here. Shotgun formation. Handoff's going to go to McKinney around the far side. He's going to turn it up, and he'll get around the edge before he's knocked out of bounds. As soon as he passes midfield, the ball is going to be marked down at, looks like they're going to get him out at the 48-yard line.
Yes, he should have turned upfield, but he was too close to the sidelines. They just pushed him out of bounds on the tackle.
So that's going to stop the clock, and that'll save a timeout for the Dragons. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard run. And I'm pretty sure, and that'll be an official timeout. They didn't call a timeout for other side, Coach. It was an official timeout.
Yeah, I think they're talking about the chains over there or something. They're going towards the Southwest Dragon sideline.
Or maybe Coach Mabes is saying that he was pushed out of bounds,
yes,
definitely.
He was.
But with 56.8 seconds left to go, the Dragons still have 3 timeouts to burn. When we get back into play here in the Shields AC and Heating 4th and final quarter, it'll be 2nd down and 7. And the official timeout is over, so let's get back to football and close this one out. This would be a big victory for the Lockhart Lions, Coach, should they come out on top of this one, because San Antonio is the Dragons are no pushover team.
No, sir. They were 8-4 last year. They went 2 rounds deep in the playoff, and they have a very good football team this year. I could see them very easily being in the playoffs again this year.
So here we go, 2nd down and 7. Lions have 2 receivers to the near side, 1 up top. Travian Hopkins offset to the left side of Dickens. McKinney to the right. And a handoff to Hopkins coming around the near side. Turns it upfield, crosses the 45s, gets swung around, and he'll be down at the 42-yard line. And it looks like he might be shy 1 yard of a first down, and a timeout's going to be called by the Dragons. 3rd down and 1 with 42.4 seconds left to go.
Took their sweet time calling it.
And we'll go and keep it right here, Coach. As like I mentioned earlier, we're 42.4 seconds away from going into the El Rey Crawfish and Oyster Bar postgame show, where we're going to have your Kreitz Market Offensive Player of the Game and your One Goes Fitness Defensive Player of the Game. And right now, man, what a difficult choice to make. But we will have to make a decision. And but we're 42.4 seconds away of game time away, and 1 commercial break from making that decision. Still ball game left to go. Lockhart has to hang on to the football, and not only that, 3rd down and 1, they have to make the first down right here.
Yes. Big down coming up.
And once again, want to give a big shout out to the Lounge Sports Bar, the official watch party for Lockhart Lion football by way of the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. So thank y'all, the Lounge Sports Bar, for being a gracious host. Lockhart Lions lined up, 3rd down and 1. And that's going to be offsides on the defense.
They blew the whistle.
And the coach, Franco, is livid on the far side. That's going to be false start. Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Yes, false start on the Lions. Big penalty as that goes from a 3rd down and 1, coach, to 3rd down and 6. So don't start hammering the last nail in the in the box, coach.
Put the party hats away.
Yeah, put them away right now. Don't toast them. So 3rd down and 6. Same formation for the Lions. 2 receivers to the bottom, 1 up top. Travian Hopkins offset to the left side of Dickens. McKinney offset to the right. It looks like they're going to reset the time clock, not to 4 minutes and 22 seconds. They need to put it back to 42.2 seconds. That's 4:20, 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Still got some time to come off the board as they're trying to get that straightened out.
I thought it was less than that, but I guess you're right.
There we go, 42 seconds left to go.
42.
42 seconds. Looks like the play clock operator having a little fun with us. All right, 42 seconds left to go. 3rd down and 6. Quarterback keeper going around the left side. And great job by the Dragon defense coming up big as Ashton Dickens unable to get the ball upfield. And a timeout, second timeout for the Dragons with 35.1 seconds left to go. And I'm pretty sure, Coach, the Lions will be looking to punt this ball away as Omar Ocampo will need to put the ball deep in Dragon territory unless they go for it.
I don't see the punter out there yet.
As we can see, the defense is getting ready to get set up just in case. As Jackson comes into the ball game, Travian Hopkins will come out. We could see a deep pass down the field, Coach. I think Quavon Reese may still be on the sideline. He does play wide receiver from time to time. And he just may be out there on the field as well with 35.1 seconds left to go here in the Shields AC and Heating 4th and final quarter.
Yes, they're going for it.
All right, Lions are going for it. They have 3 receivers to the near side, 1 up top. McKinney in the backfield with Dickens. 4th down and 6. Or excuse me, 4th down and 7. It'll be a screen to Jackson, and he'll pick up the 1st down. Big play for the Lockhart Lions.
Great play call by Coach Gilbert.
I tell you what, that was real close to the ground, Coach.
Yeah, so close.
So the Lions will pick up the big 1st down.
I think it would have been on the other side, Sarge, they would have called it. But it's being on the Lockhart home side, they said it was okay.
So 1st down and 10 from the 35-yard line. The Dragons have 1 timeout left. And it looks like the Dragon coach is out there. And official timeout called by the Dragons. That'll be their last timeout, Coach.
I'm sure he's going to question that catch. If it was,
I tell you what, it was very close from our position. And Deontay Jackson did have to squat down to get that. But there is no replay here at Lions Field. Stay with me, Coach. Stay with me. Drink your water. We still have 26.9 seconds left to go. I'll tell you what, Coach, a lot of people, especially in the San Antonio area, didn't give the Lockhart Lions that much of an opportunity to come out with a victory tonight.
Sir.
I mean, we still got 26.9 seconds, not to already call the ball game for the Lockhart Lions, because one turnover, one mistake, and a run back could tie the game, or, Dragons could go for two and take the lead. But anything could happen in Texas high school football, and right now the biggest thing for the Lockhart Lions, with no timeouts, victory formation from here, Coach.
Yes.
Do not take a chance of trying to run the ball. Just get behind the center, take the snap, take a couple of steps back, and kneel it.
Every
one kneel down, and that's it.
Every poll I saw, Sarge, had Southwest Dragons beating Lockhart. Nobody picked us to win.
Yes, and here we are. The Lions will come out in victory formation. And all it takes is one snap, and
yes, sir,
that'll be a kneel down. And no play will have to be run as the clock will wind down. If you're at the Lounge Sports Bar watching the official watch party of Lockhart Lions football, raise them up for your Lockhart Lions. They start the 2022 season 1-0, and they will take the victory 27-20 over the San Antonio Southwest Dragons right here at Lions Field. We're going to take a quick timeout, and when we come back, Coach, we're going to have your El Rey Crawfish and Oyster Bar post-game show, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion football right here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast, powered by Big Daddy Media.
Here at El Rey Crawfish and Oyster Bar, we are a family-owned restaurant. We specialize in the world-renowned New Orleans-style seafood. We serve a variety of fresh and flavorful seafood dishes such as fish, shrimp, crab, crawfish, octopus, and oysters. We also have indoor and outdoor dining. So come on out and enjoy your favorite drink and seafood dish at El Rey Crawfish and Oyster Bar, located at 1721 South Commerce Street in Lockhart, Texas.
And we are back for the El Rey Crawfish and Oyster Bar. El Rey Crawfish and Oyster Bar post-game show right here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast, powered by Big Daddy Media. The Lockhart Lions come out victorious by a final of 27-20 over the San Antonio Southwest Dragons, in a game to where not that many people gave Lockhart an opportunity, but the Lions came out and they showed a lot of grit, a lot of determination. And when San Antonio Southwest scored the first points of the ball game, they didn't miss a beat. Quavon Reese returned the kickoff 83 yards for a touchdown. Had another kickoff return for a touchdown that was called back for holding, and then had a touchdown run that was called back for holding, but the Lions able to get the ball into the end zone. Ashton Dickens with two rushing touchdowns for the Lockhart Lions, and the Lockhart Lions come out victorious 27-20 in a fantastic ball game to start the season off, Coach.
Yes, great job of the Lions. They totally showed their great condition they're in, never gave up, kept fighting, and I got to hand it to our players. Awesome job. Good job of the coaching staff.
Yes.
Good job of the coaching staff. Hats off to Coach Mavis and his coaching staff. Great job doing adjustments and sticking to the game plan and moving people around, and awesome job, man. All the way around.
Oh, yeah, and as I mentioned before, if you want to have an opportunity to win 2 free tickets or 3 free tickets to the next home game against the Lehman Lobos, which is going to be senior night, all you got to do is in the comments section on the Facebook Live, type in Lucky Lion, and you'll be entered into that drawing. But right now, Coach, we're in the El Rey Crawfish and Oyster Bar postgame show, which means we have your postgame honors, and we'll start off on the offensive side, your Christ Market halftime show. Your Christ Market offensive player of the game. It's going to go to, let me go and kick it over here to the band section where the Lions are heading out there.
I've never seen them do that. That's awesome. I'm sure glad they're doing that. They're going to sing the school song.
And there we are right there. And, of course, the Christ Market offensive players of the game is going to go to number 11, Ashton Dickens, and number 5, Sean McKinney. They were the workhorse for the Lockhart Lions. But I tell you what, Coach, they cannot be the workhorse if they don't have the awesome front line that the Lockhart Lions had tonight. And let me give them some recognition for their outstanding blocking up front. Left tackle Alex Richardson, left guard Ricardo Diaz, center Tanner Castillo, right guard Brady Stevenson, and right tackle Nick Cifuentes. They did an outstanding job. Of course, we had some second teamers come in and take some time, and they did an outstanding job as well also. So congratulations to Ashton Dickens and Sean McKinney. You are the Christ Market offensive players of the game.
And I know Dickens would have scored a couple times if McKinney hadn't done those fantastic job blocking for him.
Yes. And we kick it over to the other side of the line as we have your One Ghost Fitness defensive players of the game, and we have 2 of those to hand out. Our first one's going to go to Josh Ramos, to where he was quiet in the first quarter, Coach, but that second quarter, third quarter, and halfway through the fourth quarter, Josh Ramos was just about everywhere on that field.
I think he had some touchdown saving tackles. He had an
He
awesome
sure did.
game. Great job. Keep up the good work, man, Mr. Ramos. Good job. Awesome job.
And also on the defensive side, we'll throw in special teams also because he had an 83-yard kickoff return, but he also had 2 interceptions on the defensive side of things, Coach, and that's number 4, Quavon Reese, the junior wide receiver defensive back. He is also going to be named the One Ghost Fitness defensive player of the game. And I tell you what, great job by the defense. Never gave up an inch. They gave up some big runs, Coach, and gave up a couple of touchdowns. But I tell you what, they stayed there to the final and fought hard and never gave an inch.
Yes, great job of the defense. Good job of stepping up, and because Southwest was very, very physical, but they hung in there with him and did a good job playing defense. Great job.
Yes, and want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching tonight's broadcast of Lockhart Lions Sports on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast powered by Big Daddy Media. We'll be back on the air for Friday Night Football next week as we travel to the field in Pflugerville, Texas, as the Lockhart Lions will be taking on the Pflugerville-Conley Cougars at the field, and this is going to be my first visit there to the field. I hear it's nice. So we'll be going live for that. That's going to be a 7 p.m. start time. We'll go live at 6:30 p.m. with the Guadalajara Mexican Restaurant pregame show. So
come out and support the Lions.
Come out and support the Lions.
And if you can't be there, please join us on the broadcast. And I'm sorry we didn't get to everybody that chimed in, but thanks for tuning in. And it was a great broadcast, and hope you enjoyed it. And please continue to listen and let us know and give us a shout out. And if we have anything we need to a comment about, let us know, and we'll be more than happy to pronounce your name out there.
Oh, yes. And, of course, want to give a shout-out to our main sponsor, Kent Riddle of Kent Riddle Properties. Did a QA for us. Great job tonight. And another shout-out, once again, to the Lounge Sports Bar, the official host party, watch party for Lockhart Lion Football and the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Want to give them a big shout-out. Like I said, raise them. The Lockhart Lions start the season 1-0 with a big victory over the San Antonio Southwest Dragons by a score of 27-20. And that's going to do it for us tonight here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. And like I always say, you could take the lion out of Lockhart, but you can never take the heart out of Lockhart. Go Lions.
Thank you for watching today's broadcast of Lockhart Lions Sports, brought to you by Kent Riddle Properties on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. And remember, like the Sarge always says, you can take the lion out of Lockhart, but you can never take the heart out of Lockhart. Go Lions!